studios. It's another beautiful night in Botetourt, Virginia, and this is the Biscuits and Gravy podcast.
Yeah.
I am Eric Reynolds, your host, and I'm joined, as always, to my right by the Brighton Doglish, Wiz Breezy.
What's up?
How are you feeling this afternoon, Wiz?
Feeling good.
You're looking good as always. Kind of like a more handsome Kevin Federline.
Kevin Federline.
He's in the front of my head today.
Yeah, that's all right. He's on my mind always too.
Yeah.
You're in a new seat today.
Yeah. We switched things up a little bit. Yeah, it's
Not used to this.
yeah, it's kind of it'll take a little bit of getting used to.
I like it.
I like to be over here with you though.
Yep. I can't be too far away from you.
Yeah, can't be too close either.
You guys
That's
are like
facts.
as far as you can be from each other on the couch.
Yeah,
now.
We're not trying to give guys the
sitting
wrong
on
idea.
Couch. Don't want to give anybody the wrong idea. And over here is, as always, Max Clean. How are you doing, sir?
Doing pretty dandy, man. It's
Excellent.
been a good, productive day. It's been a good, productive week so far.
Excellent.
There we go.
Highlight of my week is here, though, the Biscuits and Gravy Show.
Hey.
Biscuits and Gravy
Yeah.
podcast. And joining us tonight, a Roanoke music staple. One of the leading sounds in the Valley.
Talk to him.
And somebody that has literally worked with everybody that's doing anything right now.
Yeah, just about, yeah.
This is DatBoyEd,
Hey.
producer extraordinaire. On a little bit of a promo tour. You've got a project coming out soon.
Yeah, Syracuse Avenue Volume 2. I don't have the actual release date, but when the track list comes,
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming the next day.
And there's a lot of
For
people
sure.
waiting for it too, because Syracuse Ave Volume 1 was incredible.
Yeah. It did pretty good, yeah.
I think it got a lot of, it got a lot of buzz. It featured a lot of local artists.
Yeah.
I think something about DatBoyEd beats is that when people jump on one, they know that they got to bring their best.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the great things about when you put together an anthology project.
Yeah.
Is that you're getting the best out of pretty much everybody in the Valley, which
For sure.
makes for a good project. I think it made for an excellent project on Volume 1.
Yeah, it did pretty well. I'm just happy on how it turned out, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You want to talk about where the name comes from, Syracuse Ave?
Oh, so Syracuse Ave is the actual street that I grew up on.
Yeah.
So honestly, it's just like nostalgia, basically.
Yeah.
So it brings everything like where I came from and where I'm at now, like everything leading up until this point now.
Yeah, bringing it all together.
Yep.
That's like the collage on the front. That's what I really love about.
It's like a puzzle piece.
Yeah,
basically.
like both of the covers I really like. So I like your collage style. I like you're kind of bringing everything in together. The first one's cool because it's like all pictures of you growing up.
Yeah.
And I think it looks great too.
Thank you, man.
Dude, yeah, we're so happy to have you, man. Seriously.
Hey, I'm happy to be
Yes,
here.
sir.
Yeah.
For sure.
So we love having people down here that are doing stuff, that are always busy, and you seem like you're always, even if you're not working on a project, you're in everybody else's projects.
yeah, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. You and Ty have a joint project coming out too.
Yeah, it comes out, so we're shooting for November 15th, so a little bit before the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but on like a Wednesday.
Yeah.
'Cause, that's not a typical day. People
Right.
release on Friday
Right,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. So
Yeah, middle of the week. Give everybody a chance to learn the lyrics before the live show.
For sure,
Everybody can
yeah.
sing along.
Yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, you've worked with these two gentlemen too.
For sure, yeah.
We've had some
Absolutely,
creative
absolutely.
partnerships.
Two
I know
girls,
I heard Wiz jump on a DatBoyEd beat, last week?
It's for Syracuse.
Yeah, for
Ave,
Syracuse
Volume
Ave.
2.
That'll
Yep, I
be
think
on
it's
the new
number 3.
project.
I believe,
Oh.
yeah, number 3, I believe.
Oh.
Number 3.
I'm tripping.
That's high in the batting order there,
Yeah.
Breeze.
Damn.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's him and Eugene on that one. Another
Yep.
person. that'll be
Eugene
joining us.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
no,
was
we did
going
our thing
crazy.
on that. I was very proud of that song. We definitely needed to do Ed justice because every time Ed puts something together, it is phenomenal. It's very, it's top notch. So if you don't bring your game, it will be noticed. Just listening to the first project, coming to this second one, all the beats that I've heard from him, he's in his bag. So yeah, we had to do it justice. So hopefully it was up to your standards. I did not want to give you any throwaway because if you do that, you're lame. So if you got throwaways on this album, don't send them.
Don't send him.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I've heard it, I've been listening to it nonstop. Like that's
perfect.
probably the most played song on the album that I played.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a great breezy beat or verse. It's a great. Eugene verse,
For sure.
and it's a phenomenal beat too.
It's a hit. I'm not gonna lie,
Dude,
it's a hit.
it's a hit. I think everybody's gonna be excited.
I
to hear
gotta
it.
ask this actually. I sent the song to ZPO and Tie-Dye, right?
Yeah.
So their reaction to the beat, is there any type of Nelly Furtado influence on that beat?
So like I know
that's random.
Yeah, I mean, I got like a lot of influences, but for that particular beat, honestly, I was going for like a little dance, like you know,
Yeah.
like K-Tronada type vibe.
Yeah,
Bro, I don't know what I sent it to him individually. I sent it to Zach. He said, "Yeah, this remind me of like an old school Nelly Furtado like dance
Some
club
Timbaland,
beat."
Yeah.
Yeah, and yes, some Timberland type shit. And then I sent it to Ty. He said the same thing, and it was different, like days, texts, like they hadn't even talked. And I was like, "Do they know something I don't
I
know?"
love it. I know Breezy likes those K-Tronada type beats.
Yeah, it's been my bag lately. So yeah,
Yeah.
I felt blessed to get that beat.
Yeah, I had to go crazy on that. I'm not gonna lie.
What did y'all think about the K-Tronada Amine joint album?
Fire in my opinion.
Dude, I thought it was
K-Tronada.
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
so good,
And people
dude.
on Twitter were hating on it, and they were like
course.
saying it's trash. And I was like,
Shit is fire.
Did
I
you
don't know
listen
what
to it?
song.
Like,
I don't know
you
what
can't-
song you hit where you were
Right.
like, "This is all trash."
Right.
But,
Yeah, like, that shit was
obviously you
fire.
didn't listen to the
That
same
shit on
album I
shuffle.
did.
Had me tapping my damn feet at work.
Yeah.
Did that on the way
He
home.
had Freddie
Yeah,
Gibbs
yeah.
and Big Sean on that project,
dude.
which was
Like,
a
come
big
on, man.
surprise.
You know
I
I
did
love
not
Freddie
see
Gibbs.
those features coming
love
on
Freddie
that one.
Gibbs,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Snoop
like
Dogg
Freddie
on there,
Gibbs a lot
too.
too. Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy. Right?
It's crazy
Yeah.
you mentioned Freddie Gibbs because I literally was listening to God, what's that album?
Alfredo.
Pinata.
This got the zebra on the front.
Pinata.
Is that Pinata?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was listening to
Pinata,
Pinata,
classic.
dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Such a good album, man.
It really is, front to back.
Yeah, like literally
sure.
every track on that one is just the way that he goes about like his flows and stuff. And
Yeah.
I love Coke rap too. I'm a big Coke rap
Right.
fan. Always
fuck
have
with,
been.
I
like,
love
Pusha
Pusha
T?
T.
Yeah, Pusha T,
exactly.
Griselda,
Yeah.
dude. That like
Yes,
the
right.
real like we are selling cocaine to everybody, and here's how exactly to do it.
Did you listen to Soul Sold Separately? By
yes.
Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah,
Most
yeah.
A
recent
little bit of it.
Yes.
I didn't
Dude.
get through the whole thing.
I absolutely love it. I know like Alfredo and Pinata
Yeah.
and the one with Madlib, Bandana. Those are all like his more favorite ones.
Yeah.
Dude, I honestly think I would rather listen to Soul Sold Separately.
Yeah.
I love the beats on them. Yeah, I do. I think all the beats are super authentic. And his flows, bro, he just in his bag the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I really like how you rap.
Yeah, some of the songs are super super to me at least. They got that something lobster, Rick Ross and him again,
Yes.
which they've teamed up like 3 times now.
They're
That's a
always
good- that's a
good.
good duo. That's a
Ricky
good
Rose,
duo.
It's an
another
excellent
Yeah, I like Rick
duo.
Ross.
dabbles in the
love-
Coke rap a little bit.
Yeah.
I like his beat selection.
Yes.
That's where I
Right.
find a lot of my influence right now too. Like just like luxury rap and shit like
Yeah.
that. I
Bro.
love shit like
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of like orchestral kind of
Yeah,
like makes you
like-
feel like you're like sitting in like a fine restaurant.
Yeah,
like, kinda,
like some
yeah.
jazzy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, dude. I've heard a lot of that in your stuff. Right?
Yeah.
That's why I
gotta
love
hold-
the like depth of sound that you create too. Like I was
thank you, man.
like I had usually ever heard your stuff in the car or like on speakers and stuff, and I was listening today, both headphones in.
Yeah.
And there's so much like spatial stuff too.
Yeah.
Like the I was listening to it, I was like, man, that boy Ed he's got something special going on.
Yeah,
dude.
I always try to capture like a picture. It's always
Yeah.
a theme behind
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be like some movie shit or like something epic.
That's
So,
what
yeah.
I like the way that everything kind of had a cohesive flow to it, and that the way that you sample kind of not just music but like people's voices and stuff like that. It kind of
Yeah.
cuts together really well, like front to back. You should be able to press play on track 1 and listen all the way through, which is I think
Yeah.
is that's how I always like to listen to albums. I know some people are shufflers and some people like to play like the most popular track, but like I think the good test of an album is to just press play on track 1.
Yeah, front to
And
back.
if you're just, if you're ready to go all the way through, then it's a good
yeah,
album.
you good, yeah.
Yeah. But you talked about influences, so I wanted to ask you what a couple of your like biggest influences are that you would say.
I would say Pharrell. Are we talking like artists and producers or like
Yeah, just anybody that influences you artistically.
Pharrell, Wiz Khalifa, Tyler the Creator. It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that Tyler the Creator all the way through, or just like more recently when he's just got so deep into his bag?
Well, I've been listening to Tyler the Creator since.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you've been there.
Yeah,
you've been there.
since
Okay,
since
okay.
the Odd Future days.
Got you,
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. But
That shit
now
makes me
that man
feel
is
old.
just like
Yeah,
going
it's
crazy.
Yeah,
One of the most creative artists I've seen, at least in the rap game. So
For
that's
sure, yeah.
that's dope that you draw from that. That's really cool.
Yeah, he makes his own beats and shit too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
directs
exactly.
his videos. So like, yeah, I pay attention to shit
Yeah.
like that. So yeah.
Of course, you could appreciate it, man. Yeah, you're throwing together, just a work of art. So yeah, that's dope. I mean, you guys kind of touched on it with the project that's coming out. So you made the beats first, and then you send them out for the features, right?
Yeah.
So when you made the beats that you felt like were going to be on the project, what was the picture in your head before you got any verses? Like where was Syracuse Ave going?
I just wanted to make like a great follow up. Honestly, I'm like I want to have a great follow up, but something better than the last.
Mhm.
So yeah, so that's where I kind of drew my influence.
Got you. That's dope.
That's what, because everybody talks about the sophomore slump, and I know
Yeah.
that this man is not going to be sophomore slumping at all.
Yeah, I can't
Just
wait
from
for
what
y'all to
I've
hear
heard,
it.
I know that it's got a lot of energy, and it's
Yeah.
everybody that's on it brought the energy.
Yeah, so many features. There's 24 songs on this one. The
Damn. Is it
last one
really?
was 19.
Yeah.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
did not know it was that long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
24.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
incredible.
glad I'm up in the front.
It was hard putting together the track list. I
Yeah.
spent maybe an hour or two just doing the track list.
I believe
alone.
it.
Yeah.
I believe
Yeah.
it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I did not know it was that long. This is gonna be this is a double disc.
It's gonna be crazy for sure. Yeah, but
That's
I can't
dope.
wait for y'all to hear it though, because it's really well put together.
I'm
for
excited.
sure.
I'm excited, man. Is there any type of release stuff you're gonna do? Is there like a release party? What's the deal? I gotta get it. I gotta get in on this early.
No release party or nothing like that,
Mhm.
but I might promo it a little bit better than I did last time.
Okay,
though,
yeah.
'cause that was just a surprise drop. Well, this one is too, but I want to do more with this one as well.
Yeah. There's
So,
been some
yeah.
build up. People know it's
Yeah,
coming. You've
for
been
sure.
promoting good. So yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. We talked about Pharrell. You mentioned Pharrell.
Mm-hmm.
Brian and I were actually talking about Pharrell on the way over. So what's his tag? It's like the 3-beat.
It's a
Like
four
a
count.
4 count.
Yeah,
That's
it's like a
right.
four
You got
count.
it. You got it. I
Yeah.
thought it was 3. Yep,
Yeah.
it was 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So the 4 count.
Yeah, it's like a 4 score.
Yeah.
And then the actual beat comes
everything
on.
comes
Yeah.
in.
That's
yeah,
tough.
dude, he's got one of the toughest. I mean, just because it's not even like a tag.
Yeah,
It's just like
he don't even got to put his name in it.
it's like when somebody. It's like I love watching like analysis videos and stuff, and like there's one where it's like broke down like his whole career or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things you never realize until somebody says it, and they're like, "That's his tag."
Yeah,
and then you
like-
listen to all the songs, you're like, "Oh my,
But hold
holy
on,
shit!"
yeah.
Pharrell did the production.
Yeah.
Like, holy fuck, that's so cool. But I wanted to ask you because I think you've got a great producer tag.
Yeah.
What is one producer tag that you really like that you would consider like one of the best, and then what is one that you think is like super corny that's like the worst producer tag?
Okay, so a GOAT tag would be I would say like a Zaytoven.
Yeah.
Like a Zaytoven tag.
Zaytoven.
Or like an 808 Mafia tag
Yeah,
or something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Bad tags, I don't know if I heard like a really bad tag.
Yeah. The only ones I've ever heard, I think that I come to mind are when people are like intentionally saying stupid shit.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
or it's like
yeah.
a parody. Like it's most people just rock with no tag if it's too bad.
Yeah.
But some of them just get too some of them are like, yo, I got to get a chick in the studio and I've got to get her to say my name as sexy as possible.
Yeah.
It's like, I just think about like this session where they're like, all right, okay, that was good, but can you say it like sexier? I don't really know how to direct you here, but just, it's not sexy enough.
Put a
Say
little
my
umph on
name.
it a little bit.
Your name is DJ Ballsack. It's not.
Don't get freakier than that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't say it's sexy. It's not sexy. No, you've got a phenomenal. How did your producer tag come about? Is there a story behind it?
Oh, so honestly, so my producer name actually came from my mom. So I
Really?
thought it was corny at first.
Yeah.
Cause she was like, "What about like DatBoyEd?" Cause
Yeah.
it was E Da Vinci at first. Cause I was really into art. You know,
Yeah.
I paint, draw, and shit like that.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so I was like E Da Vinci.
Yeah, like
But
a
then my
Renaissance
boy's
man.
name was Vinci, who raps, and then I know a couple other people named Vinci. I was like, nah.
No, I can't.
So I
do that.
gotta figure something out. So she came up with that name. I was like, yeah, it might sound real good.
Yeah.
So I made a tag for it, then I paid it for her in the car. She was like,
It's
She was
surprising.
And that was it.
She was
And
like,
that was
"Do you
it.
think it was corny?" I was like, yeah. I was like, but it stuck with me now. So yeah.
Nah, yeah, that stuff, that's a staple now. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
locked in.
Yeah, dude, that's
You're
Sure.
locked in.
That's one of my favorite parts on volume 1 is your mom's intro.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that so much.
Yeah, she
Like,
tried to like be like a little professional with it. I was
Yeah,
like,
dude,
you,
it sounds
you
so
use
good.
your work voice for that. But
Yeah, let loose on the project.
yeah.
But talk about how your mom supported you, like how she helped you kind of come like through your music career.
Honestly, for real, like when I first started, she wasn't fucking with it. Cause it's like a hobby
Yeah.
to most people.
Right.
But for me, I found it as like, this is literally like a lifestyle.
Right.
Like this is something I want to do. I love music.
Yeah.
Music is my life.
Right.
So I just stuck it out. And when I got like better and better with it, that's when she started noticing like I'm starting to work with different people in the
Yeah.
area. Oh, this is getting serious.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she's been there with like through it all. So honestly, I just thank her for everything she
Yeah.
does. Honestly,
That's what I love because you put together a big anthology album, and it's kind of it's your big project, and you put that little love letter to her in the
yeah, I
beginning.
had
think
to
it's
I had to
just-
get her on it, and then I got one of my childhood friends on the interlude.
Oh, wow.
Too, yeah.
I
so,
love that. Talking
yeah,
about
the Life
growing
is
up in
Kids,
Syracuse.
yeah.
Yeah, dude. The whole thing, it just kind of blends together. It tells a story,
Yeah.
and then everybody that comes on just kind of, I don't know. It's not like do you give people direction like at all, or are you just kind of like, here's the beat, what have you got?
Like I'll do it with some songs.
Yeah.
But for the most part, they just do their thing. Like even with them on Syracuse
Yeah.
Avenue Volume 2, like Wiz Breezy and Eugene, they did their thing, and I was like, wow. He was like, Syracuse, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put your verse out there. I know it ain't came out.
Nah,
yet,
yeah,
but-
do it. That's,
but yeah.
that's your
Honestly,
song.
when
It
this
ain't my
comes out,
song.
it'll probably be out. So
Yeah, but it's like him making his introduction, like Syracuse Ave, what it is.
Yeah.
'cause he
Yeah.
wasn't on the last one. So
that's why I
Exactly.
thought it was so
fuck with that
cool.
one, yeah.
I really, because that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm listening to it, and not only like from a production standpoint does everything kind of have a cohesivity, but like from a almost from what people are rapping about. Like, and it seems like when you get that many people that are in the same area together, and you put them on, a beat that's got a very that's got a your flavor to it, that they all kind of go in the same direction, and, it makes something that kind of flows.
for sure,
Which I
yeah.
thought was really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy for how it all turned out, because it's really like a different experience. Like I've never went through before. Like just getting different people to rap on like something of mine.
Yeah.
It's just a blessing, honestly. Yeah. So
That's so
I'm just
cool.
excited for the next one too.
Dude,
So, yeah.
Volume 3.
He's already ready.
Volume
Yeah.
3 next year, I'd imagine.
No, I'm talking about like for Volume 2. Like,
Oh,
I'm
you're just ready for this one. Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
ready
was.
for this
I
next
didn't know
one,
if you were
too,
teasing
yeah.
the trilogy.
No, I ain't. Yeah.
The Return of the King.
No, I don't work that fast. But yeah.
But no, dude, we're all really excited for it. I honestly cannot wait to hear kind of what everybody else brought. Because I just heard that little bit. I know Clean touched it too with a little bit of engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a beat on there too.
Put a little bit of his love on there, and he's got some beat on there.
we collabed
collab beat.
on a beat.
Really?
Oh, talk about that.
I
Talk
didn't
about
even
that.
know about this.
Dude, how'd
What
that
do
come about?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
tell
let
me
you
about this.
explain it,
The
man.
hell we
Yeah.
glossing over that for?
He just pulled up one day, and I was cooking that day, and
That's
then
tough.
we were trying to do something on your laptop, I think, and
Yeah,
then
that shit-
FL wanted to be just suck. I mean, it just shut down. So then
Yeah.
we switched back over, and we were making a beat for NMB Don, who
Dude,
will be here next week.
he absolutely will.
Ah, yeah, there
So
we
we
go.
did that one,
Boy.
and then I recorded and mixed and mastered the Unlock joint. That's
Oh,
E
yeah, E
Will
Will
and
and
Tie-Dye
Tie-Dye,
is
yeah.
on that one.
Hell yeah.
And then I recorded his verse.
Mm-hmm.
For what is the song called again?
Did we keep it as thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah, thoughts.
Okay, good, yeah, that's what I
like
like.
that. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, that's kind of what I went off. So
Yeah.
that was dope. I didn't know y'all had a beat together though. That's really cool. Is that the
Hell
first beat
yeah.
y'all collabed on together?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
really
it
cool.
is.
That's so dope.
Is that something we can expect a little more of in the future? I don't know. How was the partnership?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
yeah, probably.
For sure.
I think, I'm going to have to, I want to just like send you piano loops, because right now I have
That's
a
what-
bunch that I've recorded, and I feel like you could just chop them up, and then we
Hey.
just have
I'll
a
be
couple
waiting
beats.
for him.
All right.
But my computer fixed now, so I can.
All right, all right.
Because he's working now.
Bet.
Hell yes.
Ed works fast.
We have actually worked on probably more than 20 songs together now though, but not like we
Like, not
linked
together,
because he had, I think you did 13 beats on Eugene's project Trap Woods.
12, yeah.
12?
12, yeah.
I mean, I mixed and mastered all those, and then
You will.
whatever you did between the two E Will albums, which I know you had 3
I had 3 on
the Another Dimension.
Yeah.
What, Trendsetter, Man of My City?
And in Outer Space.
Yeah, in
Yep.
Outer Space.
Ooh,
and
Outer
then
Space is a tough beat.
What'd you have on the first one? Did you have anything on the
No,
first
I didn't
project?
have nothing on the first one. But I feel like you engineered more. Like, shit.
Yeah. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Did you do like Hussein or like Nick?
Not their more recent stuff. We just did the Limb album, which was 14 songs. And I think that was,
Yeah, that was
Nick
them.
and
Yeah.
Nick and Hussein produced all those.
Okay.
But I mean, that's practically almost 20 tracks. It's
Yeah,
like
that's a
16
lot,
now
yeah.
with the stuff on Syracuse too. So
yeah.
we locked in.
I was
For
gonna say,
sure.
I mean,
Dude.
yeah, technically.
see
The
the
world
styles
needs like
meshing.
the world needs like a cave episode with y'all where like
Yeah,
y'all sit down and
oh,
We gotta make that
put
happen.
something
That'd
together
be
real
tough.
quick
Yo,
and just have Max just jump on and rap real quick.
yeah,
That'd be
that would
crazy. That'd be
fun.
crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all
Dude.
could definitely do that. Y'all could totally lock
Let's get
in.
that on the books. Let's brought to you by Biscuits and Gravy.
You could
Hey,
do
thanks.
you could do an episode really quickly with Ed because here's a good story about DatBoyEd. We were in Tie-Dye's studio. It was me, Tie-Dye, and ZPO, and DatBoyEd pulls up, and me, Zach, and Ty were just fucking around with whatever. Ed comes in, he's like, let me make a beat for y'all. 5 minutes later, Ed got a beat. 30 minutes later, song's written, recorded, gone.
Yo,
And it's-
facts.
Less than an hour, song done, mixed, everything. It's
Boom.
done. Ed came in
Boom.
there and just caught
It's
the
incredible.
vibe and immediately made this hot ass beat. And all 3 of us were like, "Fuck, we all got to get on that."
Let's get on it now.
Facts.
So yeah, and I will say the one thing about a DatBoyEd beat that always it makes me smile every time I talk about it because if you are in the car, you got your earbuds in, be ready for that bitch to be thumping.
It's gonna thump. It's gonna thump.
That man has them drums going crazy.
I try, man.
And I do love that. I appreciate it. It's like always, I guess, like a trap influence, but then you can mesh it into just about every style.
Yeah, different genres.
So I like
yeah.
that. I
Thank
like
you,
that.
man. Thank you.
So yeah, that's a dope little story about DatBoyEd. one of our first times probably meeting. I can't remember.
I think so, yeah.
Like
'cause
officially.
I didn't know that was you. Like, I didn't know you were Wiz Breezy. Like, I talked to you.
That might have
in
been
the
what you
past,
said
too,
actually.
yeah.
Actually, now that yeah, you're like, oh, you're Wiz
Yeah,
Breezy.
because you said you was retired. I'm like,
And then I get on a song that day.
yeah, that's crazy. But yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. That's awesome.
Yeah, this man's like MJ. He
Come a long
retired
way.
middle of his career. Go play baseball.
I just do it to keep the crowd going.
Nice.
Nah, nobody gives a shit. Nah, I'm just kidding.
But so you can work fast. Like, is it something like you hear it in your head and you just got to get it out real quick, or?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Like,
Yeah.
it just depends on like the vibe, like what's going on. Like,
Yeah.
if it's like a lot of people in the room, or like somebody just rapping,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go crazy.
Yeah.
like I'm ready to make a beat.
That's the energy that you're like.
yeah,
Dude, it reminds me of like you remember when like Dreamville did that thing where they all locked in a studio and they
Yeah.
everybody was a bunch of producers, a bunch of rappers, and it's like
Yeah.
everybody's like running back and forth.
hell yeah.
Like, dude, that's got to be like the coolest energy, just to have people rapping around you, and you're just like, you know what, like, kind of like this,
Yeah,
like,
somebody hop on.
I got a
it,
beat for
yeah.
this, all right, like, and then just
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so really, like 5-10 minutes is that all it takes to
I'm
get something
telling you,
together?
bro. I
Yeah,
don't know if
just
it was that
depends,
short.
but
Yeah.
yeah, for that instant, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes.
It took no time.
yeah.
It took no time.
That's incredible.
I was shocked. And then what? Me and Eugene rapped on that one beat. At,
Let me know.
Yeah, at the what was that session?
it was G5
G5
studio.
session. Yeah, downtown. That was a legendary session.
Yeah.
I left that bitch high, and I did not smoke. I did not smoke, but I left high.
Contact
I'm not
breezes.
gonna lie, I had a
contact.
little contact too, and I don't smoke at all.
I had to get out.
Yeah, it was time to go.
Room was spinning on breezy.
But y'all went crazy though. And
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I told Eugene, I was like, man, why don't we just release it on Valentine's Day? It could be like a little single, and that's exactly what he did. I was like,
Yeah, he
I
did. Yeah,
appreciate
100%.
that, man.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Well, I wanted to change lanes a little bit here. Boys, the summer's over.
Facts.
The summer's over. It's cold as shit now. for the first like week of the year,
Tears.
which is just sad.
Shiver me timbers.
I think we're
Tears.
we're some warm weather boys. Although I do love jackets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
I
a
love
fucking
the
phenomenal
fall.
jacket
Thank
on.
you, man.
That is a. Where'd you pick that one up?
I got it from my cousin Shay's shop. My cousin Shay Webb. He got like
Yeah.
a little vintage shop and shit.
Oh, where's that
They
at?
do the shoes. What is it called? The Noxtas.
The Noxtas, yeah.
Yeah, they do.
That's
those
your cousin?
Oh,
shoes. Yeah,
shit.
that's my cousin.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Where's their shop at?
It's like off of Peters Creek. It's like, what can I say? Like off of Plantation. type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, okay.
Oh,
It's
word,
Like there
okay,
in
yeah,
that
yeah.
little complex. Yeah.
Don't he
Yeah.
do the coast to coast or something too?
Yeah.
He's got that clothing line.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen him on Instagram.
That's crazy. So that's where you got the jacket?
Yep.
That's dope.
Shit. Well, I need to
Yeah.
go check it out because I'm very envious of the
Yeah, they
jacket.
got a lot of vintage gear. I got some more pieces. You know, I'm gonna have to wear them from time to
Yeah,
time when
that's-
I come in here.
That's why I love. As much as I hate the cold weather, I do love getting my jackets.
Yeah, I
out.
love getting layered
Yeah,
up, man.
yep.
You get a fit off that way.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, summer's over, so I've got several musicians in the room with me. I want to talk to you guys. What is, and I'm gonna open this up for two different answers. What is your album of the summer, both rap wise and then something else like like jazz, R&B, rock, I don't know, whatever else you were listening to. So what are your albums of the summer, gentlemen? And you don't just have to pick one. Just what were you listening to this summer? Like what'd you have on replay?
It had to be released this summer, you're saying?
Just-
Or
just-
what
just-
was in
I
your
can't
taste?
remember.
Because
Very
there's
loose.
so much.
Go through
I
your
think
That's a good
Spotify's.
question.
Yeah,
the
get your
most
Spotify's
recent
out.
thing I could think of
Get
for
your
me is
music
like the
apps
Mick
out.
Jenkins album.
Yeah, that shit was
Really?
great.
What is
Okay.
what is
Yeah.
that called? Because I haven't got a chance to listen
That's
to it yet.
dope.
I gotta look.
I love
but it's,
Mick Jenkins.
It was really good. Yeah, Mick Jenkins.
Mick Jenkins
He's
is
like
a-
the biggest that you can get and still stay like underground
Yeah,
pretty
like, he's
much.
fire.
But he's
He is
he's
dope.
been goated for a long time. Like
Hell
he did The
yeah.
Water in 2014.
Bro, that shit
Well,
was
listen to that in
crazy.
high school. That shit was
That shit
incredible.
was crazy.
The Patience is the new project, which Freddie Gibbs on the second song,
Yup.
Benny the Butcher third song, JID on the fourth
Whoa.
one, Vic Mensa. Do you know him?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Vic been going for a
he's
while.
pretty big.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
found
for
him
sure.
Orange
back on
Soda with Chance
SoundCloud.
the Rapper. It was a good song back in the day. Or they didn't have Chance the Rapper on it, but
I'm trying to look now. Now
I
that
know.
you got me all curious, Eric. I listened to Surfer Drown Volume 2, Hit Boy, and Big Hit. That was a really dope album.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That also included the instrumental. So, like, I guess from a producer standpoint, I'm a big Hit Boy fan. So every time I hear that beat tag, I get really excited because
Yeah.
I do expect a lot.
That's the GOAT in my opinion.
And that album was
For
tough. And he
sure.
rapped on that, and he rapped his ass
he
off
did.
on that album.
Yeah.
So I really appreciated that album. So I want to shout that one out. But that's a very good question, Eric.
Hell yeah.
I'm sitting here looking through my shit
I'm
right
gonna
now.
have to go back. Hold on.
I heard JID and Benny the Butcher. That Conway the Machine album that came out was really good.
Yeah, I like that.
I didn't
album.
tap into all of it.
It's got a great feature from JID on it that I really liked.
Okay, well, I think my two projects definitely right now, just for the year, is between The Great Escape, which is the Alchemist and Larry June project.
Yep.
Yeah.
Project is it's damn beautiful. Beats
Yeah.
are great. Larry June is in a whole new realm of rapping in there.
Yeah.
And then also Utopia
Yes.
by Travis Scott there.
Oh yeah, why did I sit there and
So-
forget about that? Yeah,
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 so
absolutely.
that's
Utopia
definitely
was good.
That's definitely my two right now.
And we share a favorite song off that album, I believe.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I was
I
saying,
know. I know. I know.
Who else? ZPO.
ZPO's album
Privilege, yeah.
was
That's
hot,
true.
man. That was
that
album of
one.
the summer for the Roanoke area.
Facts.
Of course, Syracuse Ave. When did Eugene's album come out?
That was summer. It was
Yeah, his
maybe
album too.
July or August.
And E Will.
Andy will.
I think.
Everybody brought some stuff this summer.
That's what I've been
When
listening
did
to.
Yeah.
when did Elijah's drop? I can't even remember. It had to be. That might have been
It's like
August
springtime,
too.
right? Or was
I
that
could
that
look at
late?
it.
Because he
and
was
see.
no, I think he was just under a year from his last release. Cause
We gonna see now.
yeah, his first project. His first project was like
Breezy,
September.
I know one that you and I both listened to is that Brent Faiyaz project that just
July.
came out.
July
Oh,
7th.
okay.
Yeah,
What did you think of
Then
that?
Trap Woods might have been
It
the
was
month
ridiculous.
after that.
It was
Trap Woods
ridiculous.
Trap
might
Woods
have
as
been.
well, yeah.
Might
Yeah.
have been August.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you listen? You guys listen to new Brent?
The new
Fires
Brent's
album that
so
just
good,
dropped?
I
dude.
haven't heard it yet.
It's
I
good.
got it though, but I haven't heard
You're
it.
gonna
It's really
appreciate it.
good.
Yeah.
The production on there is ridiculous too.
What are
You're
some-
going
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna have
appreciate
to look at that.
What's the pistachios is good.
That shit is tough. I like
What
that.
else is good?
ASAP Rocky got
That
one of
A$AP
the
Rocky
verses of the
song is
year for me
incredible,
off
dude.
that album. That was one of the verses of the year. I just felt like that was like a good like.
Yeah, that A$AP
That's
Rocky
gonna bring.
verse is
That might
crazy.
set the stage for whatever his next project
whatever
is.
he's
'Cause
dropping,
Don't be
yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
it just, I don't know. It just spoke to me. Over that production as well. That was
I don't know what
crazy.
I've been listening to.
Brent was barely on that song, and I was like, "This is crazy good."
I gotta listen back.
What did he say? He said, "All the pretty girls come from VA."
If we're talking about music of the summer, I mean, we hate to talk about him because we always bring his ass up. But
Drake.
Here we go.
but the God of the
Bobby.
Six. No, honestly though, it's been a
He
couple
might-
weeks now.
he
How do
actually
we feel
owns
about For
Biscuits
All
and
the
Gravy.
Dogs?
I
Like,
was
what do we think?
I was rocking with it. I feel
Yeah.
like it's his most solid project I've heard
In a-
through
in-
in a couple years. Yeah.
Since God.
So you liked it better than the Her Lost joint with 21?
Her Loss was good.
Can you
Her
do
loss
something
was
for
good.
me?
Yeah, her loss was good.
Loss was
I'm
good.
forgetting about that one too.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess solo project maybe.
I think
Yeah,
Is what you're
best
going
solo
for.
project
In a little while for
long
you.
Time.
Yeah.
Drake's just been on this shit where he literally like, I think he's at a level where all of his stuff is like the same level. Like everybody wants to like compare stuff, and like he does his better stuff, but I think Drake just comes at a level that's like consistent.
Yeah,
Like
for
his shit is
sure.
consistency. Like it's like okay, it's a good album, solid album. It's not on anybody's top 10 list of all time, but
Yeah.
it is on people's playlists right now.
Yeah,
It's on the radio.
You know people
like-
listening to
yeah.
it, so
Make
yeah,
an
for
argument.
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I make the argument for Take Care and Nothing Was the Same. That could go in my personal top 10 low key.
For me, it's Take Care and If You're Reading This, It's Too Late.
Yeah.
Those are my
Yeah,
two
that shit was
favorite
crazy,
Drake
I'm
not gonna lie.
projects.
You take that over Nothing Was the Same?
Yeah.
Really?
Dude,
Nothing was
honestly,
the same. I have to go on my 10.
For personal taste, yeah.
Really?
I mean, Nothing Was the Same as like the bangers. I mean, that's started from the bottom.
Oh, I mean, no, that-
I mean, there's
Yeah.
there's like
not
real
saying it's
fucking
bad.
Drake hits
Right,
there.
right.
But I don't know. If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. I like the beats more. It's almost got this
Okay.
this kind of grimy lo-fi thing to it the whole
Yeah.
time, like Madonna. That's like one of my top 3 favorite Drake songs.
Yeah.
Beat by
Yeah.
40 Shabib. He is
40
fucking
is-
Yeah, 40 is
amazing.
crazy.
And
He
then he's
works,
also
man.
got like Jungle on there.
Jungle's crazy.
Know Yourself, which
Yeah.
is the one where it's like, I've been running through the 6 with my woes.
Nah, it was straight bangers
you
on
know
there.
how
It
this
was
should go.
straight bangers
So
on there.
I love that
You know
one.
how this should
Energy,
go.
10 bands.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a lot on that one that was really
Take
good.
Care is his best album though, for me.
That's my personal favorite. I will
Yeah.
say that much.
Yeah.
I've been listening to another album, and a lot of people don't like this artist, but I fuck with him. Logic dropped the album called College Park.
Yeah.
I was fucking
Yeah.
with that.
Didn't he produce
Yeah.
most of it or
How
something?
is
Yeah,
his
he
new
started
stuff?
producing.
I've not listened to his stuff in a little while.
His new stuff is like, it's like his old shit. It's
Yeah.
like some boom bap
Yeah.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
been going crazy. When
Who
he
is
dropped
this?
that
Who
in
we talking
Vinyl
about?
Days.
Logic.
Logic. My
Yeah,
fault.
Logic,
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I
yeah.
listened to Under Pressure, his first project, a whole lot, like a lot.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
And then the follow-up project, the sci-fi concept album,
oh, the
something
Incredible True Story.
The Incredible
that
True
was, That was
Story.
my favorite album by him, just off the
Yes,
intro alone.
yes, just
Is that what it's like in
everything
the
is so
space
good.
thing?
Yeah.
Whatever? Dude, that's my favorite project.
That
by
was
him,
so
too,
well
actually.
realized.
Yeah.
So well realized, just from like the whole concept is really well executed. I think it's still also got bangers in there too.
Yeah.
That "I Am the Greatest" song is fucking so
Yeah,
tight.
that whole album was crazy. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
So we
Shout out Logic.
Yeah, shout out Logic for
been a while.
For sure.
He don't get enough credit.
He
I'm-
really don't.
I'm happy.
don't.
I'm happy that you brought that up, Ed. He really does not. So I'm glad we brought that up. But this kind of sparked a new question for me. So we've talked about the guys you like. You brought up some artists that you enjoy. So if you could work with any artist right now, make a collab album with them, not just a song, not a one-off. You got to make a whole project with this person, and it's got to be, stellar. You want it to be what you want it to be,
Yeah.
and you want it to be their best. Who would you work with right now? Not all time, just like who's popping right now. Somebody that you could think of.
I would work with Wiz. I would work with Currency.
Currency's a great answer.
Yes.
That would be
Currency's
awesome.
such a tough
that
answer.
That would be great.
That album would be done in like 2 weeks. Because Currency makes
He works
so,
quick.
dude. He drops like 4 albums in 1 year.
For
Like he's
sure.
ridiculous. Y'all would probably make a whole damn movie. 100. Yeah, he'd make the movie, make a series, be a Netflix show for 9 seasons.
For sure.
So Currency, Wiz. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I got a few more. Not off the top of my head, but I got a few more I would love to work with.
That's dope. That's dope. So
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
no,
go
hang
ahead.
on. I keep on drawing off of shit, man. So you talk about Currency. Obviously, another producer from Roanoke, 808 Ray,
Yeah.
has worked a lot with Currency.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dope.
didn't know
Pretty dope
that.
to hear that
Yeah.
you brought that
Holy
up.
shit.
Yeah, 808
That's
Ray.
cool as fuck.
Shout out him. He is
Yeah.
very talented. He's been on the last 2 or 3 DJ Khaled albums
Yeah.
as a
Whoa.
producer.
I actually found out we was like related.
No,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it's my cousin.
He found out.
way.
Yeah. like
crazy.
I found that out like maybe like 2 years ago.
No
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
So hey, that's what I'm saying.
Runs in the family.
You up next? That's what we're just gonna
Talent
say
runs
right
in the
now.
family,
So
man.
I hope so,
that
man.
boy Ed keeps
Yeah.
working. He's up next.
I hope so.
You know,
facts.
That's
Hope
what.
so.
If you're listening to this and you're a recording artist, give this man a fucking call. Hit him up on Instagram.
That's really
all
tough.
right? Because he's got some of the best beats out right now.
He
And he's
deserves
got-
placement.
He's got his
absolutely
own
does.
sound too, which I think is cool because a lot of people, I think when they're starting out, beat making it's a lot of like type beats, you know, like it's
Yeah.
like you know I want to go in this direction so I can kind of find my own voice.
Yeah.
And I think listening to your stuff, you've got your voice and you've got your style, and it's got a huge influence in the Roanoke Valley right now. And I think that's very cool because he's just like you said. I think you're up next, dude. I really do.
I think he's
yeah.
up next.
Yeah, just keep working, man. Keep working at a breakneck pace.
Look, the grind never
Yeah.
stops, man.
It's not work
Keeps
when you love
going.
it, though, right?
Yeah,
it's like you said.
exactly.
Music's your lifestyle, like that. I love
Yeah.
that it's that it's not. It's not even like a hobby. It's not like a job. It's like you're doing it to live. Like
Yeah.
if you weren't doing it, you wouldn't be living. You know.
Yeah, I
It's,
was about to say, I don't know what I would be doing.
yeah,
Music has got me through so much, bruh. So,
yeah,
yeah.
dude. That's excellent. Excellent.
I was gonna ask you. Do you got a favorite female rapper? I just asked because the relevancy with them has just. I mean, it's been
Yeah.
going up and up, and so
That's very
For
maybe
true.
it's something I like to
Um,
ask people.
I don't know if you would count this as like a singer, rapper. Solange, no name.
Oh,
Yeah,
Beyonce
yeah.
sister. Yo,
Yeah.
I love Solange.
Solange.
Love
Really?
her.
Okay,
I like
that's
No Name's
dope.
stuff too.
so
Yeah.
much.
No Name's got
No
like
Name.
she's got really
Dude,
cool flows.
She's I fear she won't get like mainstream attention and get like the true like respect that she deserves. She
I don't
is an
feel like she
awesome
wants it, though,
artist.
honestly.
Right, yeah, she is kind of more like indie category kind of. I
Yeah.
don't know.
I've been
do
meaning
her
to
thing.
tap in.
Stuff.
I've been meaning to tap into that. What's the music like? Like, what's the style? I
No
like-
Name?
I legit don't know.
It's like neo soul.
Yeah.
Basically.
Really?
But it's like
Yeah.
it's like lo-fi. Like,
A little
I know
lo-fi.
Saba produced like a lot of her beats and shit like that.
Oh,
Oh,
for
really?
real?
Yeah,
oh,
I
I
didn't
didn't
know
even
that.
know
Yeah,
he
yeah.
produced like that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I need
Shout
to
out
tap in.
Saba, I love that guy.
I keep seeing like subtle like hints about that on social media where I need to check this out, and I'm like, all right, I've been meaning to get to it. Yeah, I actually need to sit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So since y'all have
Everything I've
kinda
heard
open-
from her is great.
really okay,
Yeah,
dope.
for
All right, well,
sure.
all 3 of y'all said it, so now that's my
Did you hear her
homework.
first project?
I know.
Start there.
I literally I don't know a song. I couldn't
What,
name you a song.
Solange or No Names?
No name.
I'm excited to
okay.
dive in. I'm gonna come back and tell everybody what I found out too. By the
Hell
way,
yeah.
Look, it's a
Please
project.
do.
I'm gonna come back
Please
and say,
report.
Dude,
Bro,
You
it's
got
a
some
project
homework,
called
Breezy.
Telephone. Listen to that.
Which
bro.
one?
It's called Telephone.
Telephone,
It's got
got
a
it.
pink cover on it.
Word.
Listen to it.
Yeah.
That shit goes crazy.
I'm gonna do that. All right, so No Name,
Okay.
No Name,
Anyone else?
Solange.
Like as far as like who I like,
Yeah, female wise.
does it have to be like old, new?
Doesn't matter.
No, it don't matter.
Jill Scott, Erica Badu, Lauren Hill.
Okay.
So we're sticking with the whole neo soul.
Yeah, like
That's your style.
Yeah,
You
it's
like
my,
that?
Yeah, it's my shit.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. That's so cool.
Erica Badu's a top 5 for me.
For sure.
Easy. Her,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Lauren Hill's on the wall too. I got her little poster thing.
That
Lauren
album
Hill's
is that
epic.
album's
Damn, somebody I'm forgetting.
that album's
about, I don't know,
ridiculously
but
good.
It'll come back to me. But yeah,
that's cool.
they're all
That's cool.
fire though.
For me, I like Rhapsody,
She's fire too.
dude.
Rhapsody
her
can spit with the
verse-
best of them.
Her verse on. It's called Complexion by Kendrick off the
Oh my God, yeah.
To Pimp
Yeah.
a Butterfly
Yeah,
project.
it's outrageous.
That is the like best verse from a female rapper I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I love that shit so much. And then she's also got a super fire verse on the Anderson .Paak project called
one?
Malibu. It's called
yeah,
Without You, I think. Or Am I Wrong? Or no, not Am I Wrong. It's called Without You, I think. Dude, her verse on that, fucking
Crazy.
good. But I like, Erykah Badu as well. And Cleo Soul. Have you heard of that chick?
Yeah,
She does neo soul stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
you've definitely had to have
Yeah,
heard
for
of her.
sure.
She's dope as fuck too.
There is a lot of talent now, and they're getting a little bit more publicity than usual with the female artists. So I am happy to see that because they definitely deserve the credit. Absolutely,
sure, yeah.
absolutely.
You know what we need? We need like female R&B groups to come back. Like,
Yeah.
you know, fuck a boy
Yeah.
band. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree, Loki. I
like
need that.
TLC, dude. Like, bring
Need some good shit to
Yeah,
come
bring
back.
that
What's
back.
the name?
dude.
I don't want to fuck it up.
The Pussycat Dolls.
the pussy.
I don't give a shit. That's pop, but I don't give a shit. They're good too.
Yeah,
Put together
I ain't
a
heard that name in a long time though.
Pussycat
Crazy.
Doll.
And,
I love it.
Shout out SWV.
Oh,
facts.
yeah.
That's absolute classic
ain't gonna
90s
lie.
R&B group right there.
Is that who did Rain?
They are they are
I
phenomenal.
fucking love Rain.
Rain is
dude.
tough.
Rain's one of
The
my favorite
Neptunes
R&B
did one of their
songs.
beats too.
Mm.
It's called what the fuck is that shit called? Use Your Heart. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, it was on what album was that? New Beginning. The cover looks like this.
Okay. Definitely seen that before.
Got you.
hell
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
We're dropping a lot of music knowledge on this one, so
Yes.
if you're listening, there is a lot to go through.
Yes.
So please,
That being said, that Rain song, I think, Kanye West, his
it's soft like a
Yeah.
misty
yeah,
rain.
there's like a gospel group did that called the Sunday Service Choir, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
did the whole Kanye
wow.
Jesus is King project, and then they had
Oh.
other tracks on there. They did Rain,
Really?
and I'm not even playing.
heard that.
I dead ass cried.
Holy
Like,
shit! Why not? I gotta go
I
listen
cried.
to it. Holy shit!
I've cried at like 2 or 3 times listening to
Yeah.
that song. Their version,
say it was that good,
dude. That version gives me goosebumps on my whole entire body.
Brought tears to
Dude,
your
holy
eyes.
shit.
That
Yeah.
is.
That's
I mean,
such a
it's
beautiful
fucking
song.
beautiful.
That's really a
Yeah.
beautiful song.
I'm a huge Kanye fan too.
Yeah,
Yes,
facts.
I always will
Facts.
be.
Yeah.
It's
Graduation was the
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that. Most people
Yeah.
will stay away from saying that's their favorite Kanye album.
that's my favorite
mine.
one for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
That's my top. That's an actual top 5 album.
Yeah.
Next to the Carter 3.
Yeah.
And then the Carter
shit.
3. I love the way you just saying your shit.
Yes,
Ed. I
yes.
like that, Ed.
Yes.
Keep saying your shit because yes, the Carter 3 instant classic.
For sure.
No, Kanye is so fucking good, dude. And another person that like demands the best out of people when he has them
sure.
on. I saw something today, and this is like a well-known story that that he told Rick Ross to redo his verse on "Devil in a New Dress."
Yeah, I believe it. He'll
And was
change
like-
the whole beat if he has
He
to.
was like, do that shit again, dude. I don't think you came hard enough on
And,
it.
and Ross came with verse of the year.
And he came with cherry red, cherry.
Oh my.
What a
Again,
verse, dude.
much like that boy Ed,
Yes.
he's bringing the best out of everybody.
Bringing the
He's like,
best
we
out
are
of
only
everybody.
accepting the best around here. So that's
Yes.
dope. That's dope. So yeah, I'm glad you said graduation
No,
too.
yeah.
That's
I
really
I love
cool.
Kanye.
That's really cool.
I got late registration on vinyl. I love it, dude.
I got that on
It's or not late
CD.
registration.
I got
but,
that. And I got fucking graduation on CD as
Mm.
well.
yeah.
I got Kids See Ghosts on vinyl though.
That's
Really?
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Another project that like once I revisited it, I was like, this was
Yeah.
so good.
It's just the samples on there is
Yeah.
just crazy for me.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
There also, I mean, it was like there was a sense of vulnerability in Kanye
Yeah.
and Kid Cudi on that project too. I mean,
You're talking about real shit.
yeah,
Yeah. That Kids See
I
Ghosts and
liked
then
it.
the one before it, the
Was it
By
the Ye
Kanye?
album?
the Ye album.
Yeah.
Dude, I
With the
love
Montana
all
picture.
mine.
Dude.
And yikes,
Couple
Both those
of them on
beats
that are so good.
ridiculously
Hell yeah,
good.
though.
But that he's got a what is it, Shake 070 or something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Feature
07
on
Shake.
that. 07
Yeah.
Shake, that's
Mm.
it. Dude, that like the feature that he got from her was just incredible on that. Like
I think she might be signed to him if I'm not mistaken.
I think
Wait,
that-
she's on
that
the
might
Kid
be
See Ghost
true.
album?
She's on the Ye album.
Yeah, she was on something.
What was she? Which one was she on?
I feel like, wasn't she? Or am I thinking of somebody
Well,
else?
I honestly didn't even know that was her. That's what I'm saying. I can't exactly
I know
remember.
for sure she was
gonna
on
be great
something.
You know
that
what?
fucking
Everyone
I know.
here's a opinion. You seen on Twitter they have that one picture where it's all the knives to the guy's neck from Tangled, I think.
Yeah.
And it's like have an opinion that's like this.
like a hot take.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
this
he's
it?
right.
Dude.
Violent Crimes in Ghost Town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's Ghost Town that she's on.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh, sorry to
See,
cut you
stuff
off. You
like
were talking
that.
No, it's not
No,
Ghost
it's all
Town.
good. That's like that vulnerable stuff right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your hot take?
Yeah, my hot take.
Deliver.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go.
gonna be honest. I like new Kanye more than old Kanye.
Whoa.
No, I wouldn't say that. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's crazy.
That's a crazy take.
Are you
Yo,
serious?
I know
That is a real
it
hot
is.
take.
It really is nuts. I know it is. And it's not that I don't like old Kanye, but I feel like his new Kanye stuff, like
Yeah.
everyone always says, there's like it's very drastic between the two, and stylistically, but productive quality wise and songwriting wise and stuff. I don't know, bro. I still like Kanye and the sound selection a lot nowadays. Like I loved the Donda project
Yeah.
so much,
Donda's
bro. I
good,
thought the
man.
beats were great. I think they're well put together.
That's
I know.
facts.
Yeah, the
Okay,
beats were
here's the
great,
thing.
for
I don't
sure.
like middle era Kanye.
Define
that
middle
much.
era. Watch yourself.
No, I know what you're
Watch,
thinking.
watch what you
And
about to say.
I'll fight
You
for
gonna say,
these.
like,
I'll fight for
You say,
these.
I swear to
808s and
God-
Heartbreaks. I hope not.
No,
Oh,
don't
no,
say
not
that.
one.
No, you're
And
talking
don't,
like-
don't say the other one either
You're
because I
talking
know
beautiful
what
I
you're
dark
was
gonna
gonna
twisted
say.
fantasy.
Okay,
I think.
You're
I
thinking
wasn't a
Yeezus.
big- I wasn't a
Yeezus,
big
I'm not
fan
gonna
of
lie to
Yeezus.
you.
That was the one I was like, oh
Yeah.
damn. I'm like
I thought-
waiting
yeah.
for something here, and I'm
Yeah.
not getting hit with
I thought
what
you
I
were going
want.
for dark twisted fantasy, and I was like,
No,
do not
no,
even
no,
do
I
not
like
say
that
that.
one.
I was gonna
I was like, do not
So I
say
like
that.
Life
You
of
can't- we
Pablo
can't.
too.
Life of
That
Pablo is
doesn't
dope.
seem to
Life
be
of
that
Pablo is dope.
popular,
Life of
but
Pablo.
Yeah, I
I
love that
mean, I love that project a lot.
Life of Pablo is
So
dope.
I don't know. I don't think it's like people kind of discredit Kanye's music or something like that. Now
No.
just
I don't know.
well,
I'm with
maybe
you. I'm
not
with you.
discredited.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not the right word, but it's always like this is his golden era in the early stage. I think yes, but I don't think it's his new stuff is that much further down. To
Right,
be
yeah, the
honest,
quality
it's
is
like
not worse
Kanye's
or anything.
always held this like flat plateau at a high level, and
You
like
still
I don't-
need his respect for sure.
yeah, I
Yeah,
love
I'm
his
with you
new
on that.
stuff, bro.
Absolutely,
He gets me
absolutely.
hype as fuck on the Donda project.
Yeah.
Like, when I hear Off the Grid and
Off the Grid was
Off
great.
the grid. Dude,
yeah, all
that
that
song
shit,
is
bro.
so hard.
And the one with Travis Scott too, because he's got his mom at the beginning.
Yeah.
Even if you are not ready for the day, it cannot
Always
always be
be
night.
night.
Yeah, that's tough.
Boom.
That's
He's
tough.
shaking
This
the
song gonna
drop.
work.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
So,
I'm with you.
I like
Mike-
all that shit.
He
but-
deserves his respect on every
No,
album.
I
So
mean,
yes,
yeah.
I do agree. On
I think nostalgia influences people when they're making those kind of
Definitely.
criticisms.
100%.
Definitely.
Because
100%.
you know, like you're always gonna, like I'll always remember hearing "Fucking Stronger" for the first time. This is the first
Yeah.
first rap
Yeah.
song I ever downloaded on my little iPod Nano.
Oh shit!
And paid money for it
Wow.
on iTunes Store.
definitely
I'm
gonna be
aging
successful.
myself here, but I was like, dude, I remember literally where I heard it. I was driving through like Valley View Mall area
Yeah.
with,
he
with my
knows.
sister in her car, and it came on the radio, and I was like, man, what the fuck is this? I was
Yeah.
like, this is incredible.
Stronger is crazy.
And I was like, dude, I don't know who this is or what this is or even what he's talking about, but I love this song.
Yeah.
And downloaded that song, and then I'm listening to Kanye ever since. And I'll always love Kanye. But yeah, I think it's people when they look back, they're like, man, it'll
Okay.
never be as good as you know,
As the
College
new
Dropout.
stuff.
It'll never be
Yeah.
as good as Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up Stronger because I saw another thing on TikTok recently. This is how it tells you everything, and now you feel like you're the music guru.
No,
I don't know
you're-
shit.
I was about to say something about it too,
I just
yeah.
watch stupid little videos.
yeah.
But Stronger, Kanye interview said he made that song to compete with Timbaland and Justin Timberlake's "Sexy
Yup.
Back."
And he made
That's
him
why
do the
he made that
drums.
song.
And
And
then
then
Timbaland did the drums for it.
he went to
Dude.
all these producers to fix the drums, and eventually he had to go ask Timbaland, and
Yeah.
Timbaland did it in like 5 minutes.
Timbaland did the drums in 5 minutes.
And then he talked about how nobody could do it like him.
Yeah.
'cause-
Right. Yeah. And so that song, the only reason that song was even made was Kanye was like, I can compete with them with that
Dude.
song. I can make
Yeah.
that sound.
Okay. Sexy
that is
Back
so
is
crazy.
such a fucking good song.
Dude,
though.
right?
That
Yeah.
album,
Holy shit.
that
Was it-
album
is it
is crazy.
the,
Yeah, the whole
Future
project.
is that Future Sex and Love Sounds or
Yeah,
whatever
it's
it's
Yeah.
Future
called?
Sex Love Sounds, yeah.
That whole
Oh
shit,
my
what
God.
goes around comes around, crazy.
The little outro.
Oh my god,
Crazy.
dude. Literally, dude, what was JT on, bro? What was he on?
I don't know. I know they supposed to be having like something new in the works.
I hope
though.
so.
What?
Yeah,
I
I
seen
saw that too.
We need that. We need
Yeah.
that. You remember that JT album that dropped? We listened to Suit and Tie, middle school track.
Yeah.
We
Dude,
listened to
I
Suit and
remember
Tie
y'all bumping
so
that on the bus
fucking
on the way to
much.
track meets. Y'all
Yeah.
used to bump that shit.
We literally every single track meet we were doing.
Suit and Tie had a whole
that
man.
fucking song, man.
Yeah, that as you know,
I be on that Suit and Tie
shit.
shit.
Yes, that shit was so hard. Just the
Let
producer
me show
stuff.
You
Him with Timbaland was just
Oh, dude.
phenomenal. Anybody with
Yeah.
Timbaland,
Dude.
honestly, once they linked up with
Timbaland ran
Timbaland,
the music for like a whole
Oh my
decade. Dude. It was
God.
really.
like the whole. I was in the gym the other day and heard the Promiscuous joint.
Oh my
Bro,
God,
when that come
Promiscuous is.
Oh my God,
Promiscuous girl.
talk about a beat.
Wherever you are.
The Say Something joint with Drake,
Bro,
throwback.
that
Say
shit's
Something.
still fire, bro.
Oh my! Back when Drake was in like his Houston era.
Oh, they
Oh
say
my
something
God,
shit?
crazy.
Say something,
think,
baby. Say something.
Timbaland made a beat for fucking 50 Cent at that time. Ayo Technology. Have y'all ever heard that song?
With Justin Timberlake. It was on the
Yeah,
Curtis
that
album.
shit was crazy.
Timberlake's on the hook.
Right.
Oh, I've not heard
that's
this
I
one.
totally, dude. I'm about to go home and listen to all this shit. I got,
Hey,
I
on
got
the
the
road,
no,
I'm
no
going
name
crazy
gets
Timbaland night,
priority.
dude.
Yeah.
There's a project there that I really wish would have happened. Is I wish we would have had a Jay-Z and Justin Timberlake album produced by
that'd have been
Timbaland.
crazy. That shit
would've
Because
been crazy.
they did the Suit and Tie. They also did Holy Grail.
Right.
Which,
Oh, yeah.
dude, I fucking
Magna
love
Carta.
that song.
That album was
yeah.
crazy.
That album
Yeah, he got
was
Tom
fucking
Ford on that
incredible.
project
Yes.
too. The Tom Ford beat's pretty good.
I don't pop Molly. I rock Tom Ford. So just, I mean, where was he at? You know, I don't pop Molly. I rock Tom Ford.
Yeah.
Genius. I mean, incredible.
Shit's genius.
This shit is taking me. This is shit is taking me to school right now. I
Yeah,
love
this was all
Yeah,
stuff that,
that's-
we were
This
listening
is
to
a
all this shit
great
back in the day,
conversation,
dude.
man.
No,
Yeah.
this is
Hell yeah.
Wow.
nostalgia, man.
I can't
For
believe
sure.
it. We have gone full circle. This is dope.
Yeah.
It's a great
Talk about
conversation.
some true bangers.
That is
Facts.
some bangers,
Ed
dude.
keeps bringing them up, and he keeps bringing me up with them, man. I keep mentioning shit.
Yeah, I be listening to crazy shit. Like, I'll be in the car just bumping Taylor Swift, you feel me?
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
I
Lil
did,
T
I've
Swift.
been listening to Taylor Swift
Yeah,
recently too.
she dropped that 1989 Taylor's version shit.
You bump
Shit
it?
was going crazy.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I haven't tapped in yet.
That's why I bought it up. Yeah.
We got jerseys and everything.
Oh,
the Swiftie
hey, don't bring
jerseys,
that
bro.
up.
We're
Don't
Me
big
and,
bring
me,
that
and
Taylor
Max got our,
Swift fans.
me and Max got our Kelsey jerseys on order.
Oh, all right. Okay. Are they bedazzled? You fucking.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
God,
So,
dude.
so can it be said that DatBoyEd is a Swiftie?
I wouldn't say that.
He wouldn't say that.
Nah, I
If we
wouldn't
see the
say that,
pictures of
but-
you at the
but I
Eras
fuck with
tour.
But you fuck with the
though.
music. You
Yeah,
fuck with the
for
music.
sure.
Absolutely. She's
it's-
talented.
She's
Yeah.
talented. She's got great people involved with her. She puts out a good product.
He's like
I
trying his
can't hate on her.
best.
I can't hate on her.
Eric, we're not moving on.
Get away from
Say
me.
something
Don't
nice
say
about Taylor
anything.
Swift.
Taylor
Go
Swift.
ahead and find you a song you like. It's gonna
Okay,
be one.
Romeo and Juliet was a fucking banger. Let's be honest. All the old stuff.
We're good then.
What's the one? You Belong With Me? That's a heater.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
I'm
like
on
Shake
the
It Off.
phone. Well, you're on the phone with your girlfriend. She's upset. She's going off about something that you
There you
said.
go.
She doesn't.
Hey, that's a wild
like
concept right
I do. No, I'm just kidding.
Water?
That was awesome.
What am I saying the whole thing?
I've been
She
looking at
wears
my-
short
I got
skirts.
you.
I wear. What a stupid bar. Let's get into that. She wears short skirts. I wear sneakers. Okay, bitch. Like, what? You know, maybe put a fucking short skirt on. I don't know. The guy you're going after is 16 fucking years old. Quarterback of the
yo.
goddamn football team. Put a fucking short skirt on. What was it? Kill you?
Hey,
No.
the Swifties gonna attack you.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
get in
wear-
tune, man.
She wears short skirts. I wear sneakers. She's cheer captain, and I'm on the bleacher. Okay, that's fine.
Bar. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I don't
man.
know. I don't know.
I needed one of these.
Welcome
That
to
is a
Biscuits and
banger,
Gravy,
though.
where
That is
the
a
only
banger.
thing to drink is Miller Lite, and
Miller
DatBoyEd just desperately
Miller
needed
Lite.
a water.
Water.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, if I was in the desert and I was crawling through the sand, about to dry completely up, and there was a water and a Miller Lite,
Need a little water.
I'm
Yeah.
reaching for the Miller Lite. You know, I'm sorry. You hear that can crack, and you're just
Deliciousness.
Here it comes.
Yeah,
this-
I've never been one to drink though, honestly. Like
I've
except like
noticed this.
wine, like
I've
You
noticed
like
you had a
wine?
little
Yeah, I
sip
like
of the
wine.
wine,
Okay,
little sip
yeah.
of the wine.
wine's like a musician's beverage. I
Because
think, dude.
I think you
Wine
had a
makes
little bit of the
feel
red
sexy.
at Ty's wedding.
yeah, I
bit
had
of the
that and I
red.
had what is it? The Chardonnay. That shit was
Nice.
fucking
Oh, okay.
disgusting. I'm not gonna lie. The
Not a shark
Chardonnay
guy.
was
Not
not
your
hitting.
vibe.
But
Not a
when
shark
when
guy.
I did the red, it
That was your
pretty-
thing. The
I
red
love
was
red
cool.
wine. I really do
Yeah.
love. It's supposed to be good for you as long as you don't drink it, to excess. A little bit of red wine's
Yeah, I
supposed
like
to
be good for your heart,
Moscato
right?
and shit
I
like
mean, I
that.
feel good when I
Moscato's
drink
good
it,
too.
so.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, we used to do this thing when we were just living in Blacksburg. We lived right across from the 7-Eleven. We'd go get a bottle of Barefoot wine for $5.99, and would finish the whole a whole 750 milliliter in 5 sips. Would be the goal. 5 sips of the wine bottle, and that was the pregame.
That's awesome.
That was the pregame.
That's just to get the engine going.
And that's back when I was that's back when
That's
I
like
could
a
party.
pre-warm-up.
I can't fucking hang anymore. You get 6 glasses of wine in me, and I'm on the phone sending off texts.
It's the same way an athlete needs to stretch before he get going. Eric's
saying.
like, all right, let's do the 5 sip.
That's what I'm saying. Honestly, if I did it now, yeah, I'd probably
I'd wake up with a headache.
call people in my phone. Some bad shit would probably happen.
That's all right.
Y'all acting like y'all old. Like if I did it now, like y'all not even old.
We're just
I
beyond
feel
our
old.
prime, Ed.
I feel old. Yeah, my prime is behind me. I fear.
But you did bring up an interesting point. I have never seen you smoke, and I've rarely seen you drink. So if it's too personal, let me know. We can cut it. But I just want to know, is there like a reason for that maybe?
It's just never been my thing.
Never
like
been your
I
thing.
feel like if I do that, like it wouldn't be me. Like I'll like have like an occasional liquor for like a special event. Like
Right,
for my
right.
birthday, I got fucked up.
Yeah.
But
But it's
then
a
it's
special occasion.
But then it's special,
you know,
yeah.
or it's just gonna be one drink or two, and then I'm good.
yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
I always feel like Ed is in control when I see him. I never see Ed out of control. Everybody else here, I cannot say the same, including myself. So I'm not trying to be an asshole, but Ed is always.
I haven't seen you out of control in a while, Breezy.
No, I have been good. We have tried to grow a little bit.
We need to get there one time.
Incoming soon.
We need to get there one time.
Birthday January 22nd. Be there.
Going
Ooh,
crazy. How old you
sweet.
be?
25.
25.
25, young man.
25.
I just turned 25.
When was your birthday?
October 1st.
October 1st. Happy late birthday.
I'll text
We're
you.
a month
I hope I
late,
did.
but
Damn.
We're a
I might
month
have said something on
fucking late.
Instagram.
Yeah. I posted a few pictures and stuff.
Mhm. I
Yeah.
think
It was
that's
me
what it
and my
was.
girlfriend's birthday.
oh wow.
Wait, your
Yeah.
girl's birthday is
got
the
the
same
same
day?
day?
Same birthday. I'm 2 years older than her.
That's crazy.
But the same birthday.
Same birthday.
Same exact birthday.
How
That
does
is
that go?
incredible.
What
That's
y'all
kinda
had to
nice.
do something cool. What'd y'all do?
So I kind of made it like like this big thing because I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't really feel like it's important as I get older.
Yeah.
But
Right.
she gives me something to celebrate for.
Yeah.
So like I made like our anniversary on the same day as well. So it's a thing.
Damn.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
That boy Ed
you
is
get
a good
to
man.
Celebrate. Look
Yeah,
at
it's
this
a
man.
thing.
It's that man, Ed.
That man, Ed. That lover boy,
Professor.
Ed.
You know.
Yes, sir. That's awesome. We love here at Biscuits and Gravy. We love love.
We love love.
We do
We
love
love.
We love.
That should be like the header.
we love
Biscuits and
love.
WSEX Radio.
Damn,
We
WSCX.
love love.
Nah, that's crazy.
We welcome to this was a bit we did the last time. WSEX Radio.
We love love.
I'm Biscuits, to my right is Gravy, and we love love. All kinds of love.
That's your official statement saying that you are Biscuits. By
I'm
the
not
way.
Biscuits.
You better cut that because you don't.
I'll blur that shit out.
I was gonna ask who's biscuits and who's gravy.
Nobody is
Don't cut this. Do not cut this.
It would make so much sense for y'all to be one or the other. Now.
Yeah, like who's who? Like
I think we both know who's Biscuits.
I think if we
All right,
ever
wait, don't say anything, Eric.
So you-
all right.
Who do you think is who?
Everybody, shut the fuck up. Everybody, shut the fuck up. Max and that boy Ed point at the podcast host who would be Biscuits. Just point. That's all I'm asking. Ed, pick your fighter.
Choose a side, stand for something, and die for anything.
It's okay if you think differently. Who would be Biscuits?
yeah.
All right. So there's a decision to be made.
It's
it's 50-50, you know?
I think if
50-50.
we ever lean into the biscuits and gravy thing, it should be as like if we do personas. Like if we ever do biscuits and gravy, it should be for a bit, and it should be because we're playing characters.
That's true.
So question, why the name biscuits and gravy though?
Biscuits and gravy is honestly, I thought about what to call a podcast if I ever wanted to do one.
Yeah.
And I think that there's so many like different names. Like you could call it something topical. You know, you could just call it, you know, your names. You could call it fucking, you know, you could go with anything.
Yeah.
And I didn't want it to be like corny or self-referential.
He's like
or,
the
you know,
Eric
like-
Reynolds experience.
Like the you know,
I would
like
have loved that.
the talking about nothing thing, or you know, the talking shit podcast or something like that. I didn't
Yeah.
want it to be like corny like that. And I honestly I wanted a like a symbol or a phrase that was kind of easy and came with, you know, certain feelings of like kind of home and the South and you know what to me, you know, just like a hearty, you know, simple meal. Like
Yeah.
and I don't know, it was just kind of a convenient name that's kind of brandable too. Like it was the main goal. Like nobody wants to talk about somebody's podcast, but people will talk about biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
I think
It's
it rolls
kinda-
off the tongue.
It's fun. It's
sure.
it's
I think it
funky.
rolls off tongue too.
It's a good name for sure.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's kind of a little bit of a bait and switch on people sometimes. Like, you know, we tell people like, "Oh, I do the biscuits and gravy podcast," and
Talking about food.
I'm sure they come and listen to it, and they're like, "Oh, that's not at all what I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be about."
Not once.
But no, I just the more I thought about it, the more I was like, it's just got to be this.
Yeah.
I think it's stuck very well. You know, I think it's got a good little ring to it.
It
Yeah, I'm
does.
proud of y'all, man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's
We
just like
appreciate
so
you.
much growth
Thank you.
I'm seeing.
We appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying our best. You know, we've got a lot of stuff in the works. We got a lot of ideas. Max and I got in our heads together here recently, and have gotten kind of charted a path for ourselves, and
Yeah.
we're excited. We're excited. The next time you come on, it'll be a whole different experience.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it for
Yeah.
sure.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I gotta ask a follow up, even though I'm part of this whole deal
Go
here.
ahead,
What
man.
was the runner up name?
Runner up name.
Did we have one? Were there other names that you considered, or was it always biscuits? And
I
gravy?
can't honestly remember. I think when I had biscuits and gravy, like when it came in as an idea, I was
Yeah.
just like,
That's it.
it's got to be that.
Shit.
It's got to be that.
I was hoping it was something crazy.
Because it's brandable, you know. Like for me, I like instantly saw like the vision as far from like a marketing perspective.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that excites me is like doing the logos and, you know, like getting all that stuff together.
Yeah.
So I was like,
facts.
man, I think it would look great,
Yeah.
you know, visually. And then, you know, I don't know, it's corny, it's fun, it's simple, it's, you know, nobody else. I mean, there are other biscuits and gravy podcasts, but
None like
nobody's doing it like us. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Fuck
we're
them
happy
other
to be
biscuits
here.
and gravy
Fuck 'em all. No, I've
podcasts.
Yeah,
gone
you
over
heard
all
us.
of them.
Hey, hey.
I've gone over all
Talking
of
to
them.
you
Take notes.
We're on the rise
and joining in.
and that's why we need people to like and comment and interact, especially if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music.
Y'all be on podcasts, yeah.
Yeah, if you're on
listen
Apple
to it.
Podcasts, leave us a review, leave us a rating. It's great for us. It pushes us kind of up that list and pushes those other biscuits and gravy podcasts,
Yeah.
which are lesser in quality and you know, just not us. It pushes them down.
Max is over there.
So while Eric's trying to do his thing over here, somebody starts geeking out, and I want to know what you laughing at.
What's going on,
I
man?
laugh at that shit.
Why do you start geeking?
Max,
Well, I was
Max
just like,
thinks it's
hey
very funny when
guys,
I
engage with
shamelessly
us.
when I shamelessly self promote.
let's say something controversial.
I
just started
shamelessly
thinking of a bunch of
self-promote.
controversial things. It's like the color blue sucks.
Say something controversial
Sexy
right now.
red looks like a man.
Whoa!
Somebody said she like Young Thug, and that just
She does look
She
like
does
that.
look
just
like
stuck
Young
with me
Thug.
for
Yeah.
a long
All right,
time.
point
Yeah.
proven. I said it, and he
I think
literally backed it right away with everyone else from the internet agrees.
Now
Her
we
calling herself Sexy Red is like me calling myself Handsome Eric. Like everybody's like, you hear the name and you see the guy and you're like,
Hey,
like, I
man.
don't know.
Nah,
Hey, get me
going
off
crazy
cam.
I
on
mean,
yourself
shake
like
me
that.
off cam.
You know, shake your
Oh.
ass. You know, red hair match your thong, but
Hey,
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Coochie
Sexy.
pink, booty hole brown.
I'm sticking up for
That's
sexy red.
those things should be those colors. Yeah,
I still want her to be a guest on the pod.
We want her
so
bad.
if
We
you're
want her
listening,
really bad.
sexy, we want you on the pod.
I've seen her on a couple podcasts. I've
wi-
seen some clips of her doing
I seen her on
podcasts.
Yachty
I-
shit.
I
She
wish
was on
you-
Yachty's
Yeah.
podcast.
Absolutely. I wish you the best pregnancy. And
is she pregnant?
I want you.
Yeah.
To,
Good
I
for
want.
her.
I want you to
Good for
be
her.
on the podcast as well as you, Ice Spice. We talked about you as well. You still have the invite as well.
Did we see Ice Spice's Halloween costume?
We did.
Yeah, we did.
we did.
It's good that we did because that was. If we had Ron here, I'd have him pull it up just for.
Hey yo.
Didn't All right, hold on. Do y'all see the video where apparently Drake dressed as Ice Spice?
Bro,
Not
No,
him.
no,
Not
no.
him.
It's not Drake.
Not him.
It's
Okay,
it's
I
a
was gonna
fat guy
say,
that looks like Drake.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Yeah, look alike.
It's a fat guy that
I was
looks
like,
like
ain't
Drake.
no way that's Drake.
Hilarious.
Yeah,
though.
that man got way too much belly to be Drake.
I was about to say,
Objectively
like,
hilarious.
did
though.
Drake get fat in 3
what is
days?
going
What the
No,
fuck?
there's a fat guy that looks kind of like Drake, and people constantly post videos with him, like him as Drake. And I see him on Twitter all the time because Twitter now has like the thing where it's like, this actually isn't Drake.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I
oh,
need
thank
that
God.
shit on some things.
Dude, I
Yeah.
do too, man.
On
It's-
that one, I knew it wasn't him, but like on some shit, I kind of need that.
Have y'all seen the deep fakes and shit though? Like the one that just came out of Obama on Ice Spice's body.
Oh
and it's like-
my.
No, I ain't seen that. I'm
It's
not
like
gonna
her
lie.
I don't
genius
need
interview.
to see that.
That's crazy.
It's her genius interview, but it's his face and his voice.
What?
On her body. Yeah. It's probably the funniest shit I've seen in a while.
Nah, this AI shit getting crazy.
It's
I'm
too
not
good.
gonna lie.
changing the
man.
game, bro.
It's too good. It's great though because like I just think about the positives of it because thinking about the negatives of it just depresses the shit out of me. But like the positive of it to me is that like we could sit here and have like you think about like Family Guy, like they got cutaways and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if we had an idea for like a thing, we could just go, hey, what would this look like? You know, like
Yeah.
what would it look like if this show took place with this style, you know, or was shot in there? Or
Yeah.
what would it look like if these people starred in this? And it's like you can just type that in and it'll just spit it out.
Yeah, like
And,
it's just
it's
so
just
crazy.
it's a comedy machine. Like it really like everything I see is hilarious. Like I saw something where they put in like Walter White into the scene from Captain America: Civil War where they're all like walking up to each other, and then Walter. It's like Walter White talking about like meth and shit.
That's crazy.
Like you got some of the best cookers I've ever seen, and it's like fucking, it's like Peter Parker cooking up fucking meth.
This shit is so random.
Dude, it is so random, but it's like
It's legendary.
like if you take like the meme humor aspect and you put it into like the AI framework, like the shit that you can create is so out of this world
Yeah.
funny.
Facts.
you can make anything.
And that's why
real.
SNL's not funny anymore because kids from this generation are never gonna laugh at just people doing it like a skit. Like that's not funny to them. Like there's got to be like there's gonna be like layers to that shit.
Yeah, meme culture has definitely taken over. Like if I showed my parents something that like was funny on like Twitter or even TikTok now,
Yeah.
they truly it's not that they don't want to like it's not that they want to approach it with a bad mindset. They legit just don't get it.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
no clue of where
Yeah.
I'm coming from with it. I think it's the funniest thing I've ever seen. They have
They
no
might-
clue.
That's what I
Yeah.
think is so awesome about humor is that like everybody is so different in what they
Yeah,
think is
it's
funny.
true.
For sure though.
And it's like as long as you allow other people to think what they think is funny, then just like it doesn't really matter. Really. You know, like
Yeah.
some people think that what I think is the stupidest shit ever is funny, but
That's
it's
true.
like good for them. Like the whole Instagram comedy thing, which I think is over a little bit for the most part. I maybe don't see as much of it,
What's that?
but like the whole phase of like Instagram comedy where like everybody was shooting like the like really highly produced like bit comedy basically, and like it was like all like kissing pranks and fucking
Oh
silly
yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
I feel like it's all on TikTok now. Every
Yeah,
bit of
yeah.
media
Skit,
flows through TikTok.
comedy is huge, man. I may have mentioned this before. I don't know. I'm a big Drewski guy. That dude,
Bro,
Love
he's
Drewski,
funny.
dude.
Him, Desi Banks, funny.
Desi
Love
Banks,
Drewski.
bro. Everything they do is funny to me, and
Yes.
it's just like I just
Dude,
smile
the clips I've seen of Drewski and the like the Kai Sanat,
when he's in jail.
like the
or
prison-
in
the
prison.
7 days
stream.
in, yeah.
bro, that he's so fucking funny because like
He is.
he is one of those people that commits to the bit like most of the time.
He
So
won't-
it's
he
like-
won't-
relate
won't
to it.
break.
It's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
But he's not like some of those comedians that are like always doing the bit. You know, like they're
Yeah.
always like sometimes like you get the real Drewski, which I think is
Yeah,
cool.
he does different shit for sure.
But like
yeah.
most of the time, he's doing like he's playing a character, like the could have been record shit.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, he's
God.
so
That's
fucking
the most
funny in that.
hilarious shit. Yeah.
And he gets like real people out there to do shit, and he plays this like mean ass character that's just so funny.
He
man.
looks like he's like it's almost like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
And this and he's got these
Yeah.
two huge bodyguards behind him to escort the person out as soon as they piss him off.
Dude.
Which is usually as soon as they open up their mouth.
Yeah, he's like the Will Ferrell of our time, dude. It's like everything he's in is funny.
He's
as
funny as
shit.
shit.
Facts,
man.
yeah.
Just
That-
wait until they get a movie studio behind him and like
Yeah.
actually like let him write a script and be in
Bro, that shit's
something
gonna
because
be
I think
crazy.
he'll be
He's big in like the music
He'd be
scene too.
huge.
Like,
Yeah.
like he hangs out with music.
He hangs out with rappers and shit. That's what I'm
He
saying.
hangs
I
out
don't know
with these
why
guys.
unless he doesn't want one, why he doesn't have a show or a movie yet, or unless that's just not like
It
his
might not
shit.
be his lane yet. I don't know
Because
what
like I mean, he puts out so much content that it's
Right.
like he doesn't need a show.
Yeah, he
like,
really don't
he's
have
in
to, yeah.
everything.
he's got sponsorships.
yeah, and with like the
Yeah.
could have been stuff now,
Oh
like
my
it's kind of
God.
consistent.
There's merchandise for that
and
shit.
yeah,
Right.
But it's
You
like
get your hoodie.
Yeah, I might cop one.
Which that seems crazy. It's like, damn, you make skits and reels,
Yeah.
and you have like a merch
Yeah. You
line
got
for
merch
yourself.
now.
which is
Oh,
like
damn,
broken the
bro.
He's that
mold
big.
because it used to be that you did that stuff until you got your deal, right?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
like the Workaholics guys.
Yeah.
They shot
Mm.
all their own stuff. They did like their own skit comedy, and then next thing you know, it was like, oh well, Comedy Central wants to throw you a little bit of money and let you shoot a pilot episode,
Yeah.
like that. But now it's like somebody like Drewski doesn't need a pilot episode because he doesn't need fucking cable television.
Right.
Yeah.
Like if he wanted to produce something that's like show quality, he could and is doing it right now and does not need like to go through those channels to get the kind of viewership that you used
It's the
to have to do.
independence, bro.
That's what I'm
It's
thinking,
like
and
the
that's what's
era
cool.
of independence
Yeah.
for like everyone.
And that's the internet, and it's empowering to creators like us, you know, that are just like trying to create a lane for ourselves, create a voice for ourselves, that we don't need the kind of, you know, distribution or the kind of like typical, you know,
Yeah.
you don't have to go
Yeah.
through those channels to put out a good product, to put
Yeah.
out something that's funny that
Mhm.
people like. I don't know.
No, it's true. Technology's come a long way to where like
It has.
even the most of like, you know, complex things you can make in someone's basement now.
That's it.
You know,
And
whether it's like
here we are in somebody's basement making something
yeah, it's like
beautiful.
it starts off as something small, but then you start getting good at something
Yeah.
like both of you guys have, especially on a production and, you know, engineering, mixing, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Once you get good at it, it's like, okay, let's progress from there. And then
Yeah.
it becomes more of a professional level. But you
Yeah.
can start at such a small level now, no matter where you're at. You can promote it with the internet in any like capacity. It's pretty dope. Like it's not even like it's a lot of luck still to be like huge and everything. But at the same time, it's like if you're motivated, you can make a really quality product. So
sure.
it's dope to see people be able to do that shit.
Yeah.
And now it's like you can do most of it from your fucking phone.
But you don't even
Shout out
gotta go nowhere.
technology.
That's exactly right.
Sorry.
Yeah, honestly, bro,
exactly right.
technology kind of hit though.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, as
That's what I'm
fucked up
saying.
as
I
things
like
are,
AI.
they're great.
AI's got a lot of backlash because like it's gonna take over
It's
and
true.
everything. But I don't know, bro. It's
The influence it's had
fucking
over
evolution, man.
Yeah, I like seeing
it's-
technology
it's-
advance.
the way the
Yeah.
creators have been using it now that it's like rolling out into like the Adobe suite and into like editing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of that now is like it's gonna change the way that people are able to produce things. Like we, you know, here in the very near future with the help of AI, you know, you could put out something that's super high quality with nothing but a phone.
Yeah.
You know, all you need is a camera, and the AI will do everything else.
That's
It'll put
facts.
everything
That's
together.
facts.
It'll do all your, you know, it'll add all your inserts. It'll do all your editing. And that's the future we're headed to.
Had
And
the
it'll-
AI making beats.
right, and people say it's going
We'll
to
do it.
minimize creators, but I think you know it might minimize people that are, you know, just kind of you know, surface level into stuff, but
Yeah.
people that are really doing stuff like it'll, you know, like really working. I think it'll just push them in a direction where
It's
they're
a
able
tool.
to do more. Yeah,
Yeah.
and people will use it for
Yo,
good. I hope.
real quick, you just said AI making beats. Do you have any? You got to weigh in on that. What's your
Yeah.
thoughts? Good, bad? Do you like it? You don't
I
like
think it would be a good thing, but then it would take away from like just from it being like authentic, like
Right.
coming from like a real person.
Right.
So like you're not gonna get that same emotion from somebody making a beat. Like you telling a AI literally what to do. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've already been talking about him. Timberland. Did you see the whole thing that he was talking about AI?
I might have like stumbled across like a little bit of it. Like I've heard some of it, but not the
Okay.
whole thing.
So, I mean, right when AI was dropping and people started making the beats, there was obviously the producer community was like spazzing out for a little while.
Yeah.
And Timberland got on, and what he did was he never got to work with Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls.
yeah.
And so what he did, he made a beat, and then just like they did, that Ghost Writer did with the Drake stuff,
Yeah, like-
he got Biggie's voice
Yeah, like
and ran it through an
mimicking and
AI
shit.
generator with lyrics, and he then had
Biggie on the
an
verse.
actual dope song with
Yeah.
Biggie rapping over a track because Timberland never got to work with him.
Right.
So it was
Yeah.
like, this gives me a chance to work with people that I never worked with that were in the rap game back then
Yeah.
or whatever. And so
But
I
how
thought,
do
I
we
was like,
feel about
damn, that's
that?
a good ass take. And
Yeah.
I mean, people were dissing on the song and stuff. Obviously, it's not going to sound exactly like Biggie.
Right,
yeah.
Right.
It sounded like 90 to 95% there.
For sure.
But the song was, I mean,
It was pretty
the
decent.
beat was sick as fuck. I mean, it was a
Yeah.
really dope beat. And so, yeah, he seemed to kind of be backing the whole AI thing. Me personally, I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not big on the AI beats. Sort
I'm
of
not
thing.
either, but I don't get the
But-
hate on like how he did it though.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
I was like, damn. He
Yeah.
makes a good point right here.
Yeah.
Like, and it's Timberland. It's like, dude can make all the
he
beats
hate
he
that.
He can do
wants.
whatever he wants.
It's-
Yeah,
he's
he
just
can do
using it to,
whatever he
like, as a-
wants. So
Right,
he's just,
right.
it's another tool.
He's
It's
paying
another
homage,
avenue
like,
Yeah.
that you should go down and look at
It's a
as
thought
a
experiment.
creator.
It's
Yeah,
just like, yeah, what
like-
would it be like if I had gotten to work
Yeah,
with him?
exactly. Like it's literally like paying homage.
Right,
So,
yeah.
Right.
yeah.
I think the premise of it's dope. I think when it becomes other people, I think that's where you run into trouble because when you replicate these really famous people's voice, they will. I don't know what what it is right now. What the
Legal term.
yeah, like the legal
Oh,
terms are for it right
Yeah.
now. But like eventually, you won't be able to do that shit. I don't
Right.
feel like because
They'll be
like
able to sue.
Drake or whoever Biggie's estate is or whoever owns it, the
Right.
record labels, they were going to be able to copyright voices and all this crazy shit.
I think
So it's like if we didn't put it out, then you can't put it out.
Yeah.
your
like,
basis for that though is like if the person is profiting, right? So like like we can
Typically, yeah.
you can usually use stuff to the extent where if you're not profiting off of it, it doesn't matter,
like a mixtape.
right?
Drop a
Like,
mixtape.
and that's where I think this AI stuff scares these record label execs is because like you make an AI song, you put it out on TikTok, it's getting as much or more exposure than the songs that they're actually trying to promote.
Yeah.
And it's not even making anybody any money. It's
Exactly.
getting people views on their TikTok, but like you can take it down, but
Yeah, it's
somebody's gonna
not-
copy it and put it up.
it's
It's gonna
not
live on
extreme
SoundCloud
profit.
forever, right?
Yeah.
It's not extreme.
No, it's for the people. It's
Yeah.
it's kind of which scares the kind of people that make money off of this
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
I think too.
My point that makes it come kind of full circle too with this whole thing is that is the trouble with sampling and getting
Yeah.
samples cleared.
Yeah.
One of the most notorious things is like the Marvin Gaye estate. Everybody wants to use a Marvin Gaye sample, but
Oh,
if you put
yeah.
that shit up, it is getting taken
Yeah,
down
that
and you are
shit-
getting sued.
That shit coming straight.
Marvin Gaye
to-
samples do
sucks
not get
because-
cleared because
Yeah.
he's got the
God.
hottest things to
Right.
sample.
Right.
But like, it's
Imagine
just
how
simple,
many.
it's simple
Sorry
things.
to interrupt
No, you're good. You're good.
Imagine how many Marvin Gaye sample songs are sitting on hard drives.
Can't even
Yeah.
drop
Can
them
never
shits.
be dropped. Can never be released. But like,
Yeah.
because your favorite producers have all got Marvin Gaye
Yeah.
sampled. Like,
Only- yeah.
everybody is because Marvin Gaye is fucking Marvin
It's a
Gaye.
very like exclusive group that gets to use his stuff, and I'm
crazy.
sure they
And
had
they've
to get
gotta
some
get-
very special permission. Like
special permission.
I know Kendrick used a lot of that for his
Whoa.
last "The Heart" or whatever
So
that he
they
dropped.
gave him special
Yeah, that was
permission. to
that
do
was all like a Marvin
That's,
Gaye
I didn't realize
sample.
that. That's really cool.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, one of the intros to one of T.I.'s albums, Trouble Man, because Trouble Man's a Marvin Gaye
Yeah.
song.
Holy shit.
That's actually cool. as
That one
shit.
is like, yeah, it's like very exclusive. And I don't know what hoops they had to go through, but it's like very exclusive. to,
Honestly,
like, get
shout
shit
out
like
the
that.
estate. On one side of it, it's like don't shoot down people's attempts to make beautiful art out of his music, but also like a little bit of exclusivity to it. Like like
I
we're
like that.
guarding his his
His
stuff.
legacy, yeah.
Right, we're guarding his legacy, and like we're the arbiters of it, and we're going to only let artists that we think are in line with what he would have wanted.
Right.
I think that's.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
sure
there's
they
something
cleared
cool to
the
that.
song. They were probably
Yeah.
like the final cut that goes on an album,
Yeah.
even over the record label to get something
Right,
like
to
that.
get something like that
Hell
through.
yeah.
I
Which is
love
cool,
Marvin
which I think
Gaye.
is cool.
They go shout out Detroit, shout out Motown.
Absolutely.
yeah.
Shout out,
Exactly.
man.
100%. Any of them old sounds, yeah. I do like that idea of it being exclusive for that very reason. It's like you keep it special.
Yeah.
It's like Kendrick Lamar wants to use your stuff. Okay, Kendrick Lamar, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Somebody
yeah.
who's maybe just
Right.
starting out, blah blah blah,
Nah.
whatever.
Maybe
not yet,
earn your
not
way.
yet.
Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you like? And I think a lot of it too now. It's gonna be like, what do you stand for? Like, do we want to associate with this type
Right.
of
Yeah, we gonna look at
artist?
your background and see like how you
right,
doing.
right, yeah.
like-
It's like because you're representing us now, kind of deal. So I don't know. I mean, the AI can kind of start working like that. Maybe who knows? Like,
When you
if
think
Yeah.
about it, dude, like
it can
I
go
mean,
a lot of ways.
A lot of Marvin Gaye songs are about fucking. Like, so like,
Let's
I
get
mean,
it on. Sexual healing.
you know what I'm
guys.
saying?
Come
Like,
on.
a lot of his stuff was fucking music So a lot of the samples I'm thinking would probably go in a direction of being like a sexy kind of sultry song.
Yeah.
Which again to me is like his estate is probably like, all right, this is a little too graphic.
He's got those. He's got those.
This shit was what you put on the record. You were like, all right, I'm about to make some love.
Yeah, but then you've got the ones that are more about like when he got a little bit more political with his music, and it was more like
he did that too.
In like a civil rights type era, promoting just whatever he needed to promote at the time.
Yeah.
And only guys like Kendrick should be able to use that. Like
not to
in
pigeonhole
their opinion.
facts.
In their opinion,
I agree.
No,
just
I
the
know
songs
you
that come to my mind are fucking songs.
Yeah, well, it's like
he did all
the mainstream
kinds of
classics, but I'm saying like that's where like that exclusivity or whatever
absolutely
comes into play with someone who's like, okay, we could trust Kendrick Lamar with this
Right.
because he is going to push exactly the right message that we would like to be pushed. So
Yeah.
I do appreciate that. So that's a very good point you bring up. That has my brain going.
Yeah, facts.
To stay in that sampling vein, where are some places that you go to get samples?
I do like producer sources.
Yeah.
There's this little website. I'll be finding like all my jazz samples and shit on here.
Yeah.
Sometimes YouTube, or sometimes I just play the shit myself.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
clean. You ever find any samples anywhere weird?
I actually don't really do any sort of
So you
sampling.
do most of your music.
Yeah.
your
Like if you
instrumentation
hear
yourself.
piano or guitar
Yeah.
and something, unless I collaborated with an instrumentalist, I pretty much just play everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
That's
make
cool.
it from scratch.
it's in-house.
I love.
I've done like 3 beats out of the 7 or 8 years I've been making beats. I've done 3 beats with samples.
Where
I
you
think.
actually
That's it.
sampled.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was someone brought me a sample
Somebody said, "Hey,
and wanted a
what can you
beat.
do
They
with
liked
this?"
that shit. And
Yeah.
they were like, I want some
Oh,
hip hop
that's
drums.
cool.
So
That is
I'll
cool.
do that sort of thing
gotcha.
sometimes if I like the sample and I like the artist and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But most time it's like for me it's an authenticity thing.
Yeah.
That's like something.
Yeah.
It's like a badge I wear on my sleeve. Dead ass is like I want to own the rights. I want to be the one playing the keys and feeling the emotion in the tracks and things like that. And so, which I mean, it limits me because I mean, obviously, I'm not like the most phenomenal piano player or
it pushes
anything
you,
like
though,
that.
too,
But
like,
I
in a
like it
creative
because
way,
it's all
yeah.
personable and I can say like. It's all mine. Like I don't have to give
That's me.
rights away or
Yeah.
anything
Sure.
like that.
That's
But like on the same thing, like I do think there's gonna be an era or a time that I reach where I get super sample heavy and I start digging into like old gospel and soul records
Yeah,
because
that's what I've
that's
been
that's
doing,
the
yeah.
stuff I've always wanted to work with. But see, like if I'm gonna do it, I want to like work with a live choir
Yeah.
and like have them sing a
That's-
song and record it and then
Right.
sample it
Yeah, you wanna
myself or
actually
something.
be there for that shit to
Yeah,
happen,
I want to feel the
Yeah.
emotion in the track from the very beginning.
And that's
Yeah.
where I think
So-
some of the best artists, because they start with sampling, right? Because it opens
Yeah.
up what you can work with.
Kanye
you know?
West.
Yeah.
Right.
Kanye
Because
West is the
when he
best
started
example
out,
of that.
he
Facts.
couldn't get, he couldn't get a whole band. He couldn't get a full choir, you
Yeah.
know? But his music was so good and his production was so good that then when you introduce a studio budget to that and you say, okay, well, I want a choir. Fuck it, we got a 20-piece choir right here.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, I want an orchestra.
Yep.
Here's your
the
fucking orchestra.
orchestra.
It's like
Exactly.
now you
Yeah.
can do the same thing you were doing, but
Right.
and have that minute control like you're talking about.
Yeah, facts.
Like it's like you take that skill and then you're like, okay, well, now I want control over every aspect.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know,
yeah.
now I'll make my own samples and I'll
sure.
cut it up and
And then
Yeah.
you get Jesus Walks.
and then you get Jesus.
Which,
walks.
bro, it's insane that he did that at the time he did
Jesus
that, and
walks
it's like I like that song a lot, to be honest.
Oh, it's one of the first. That's one of the first Kanye songs I fell in love with for sure.
yeah.
Like I really did.
Have
Fucking
you
with a
ever like
perfect song.
looked at his credits and just seen
How
how
many
like
people?
like
Yeah.
it'd be like studio personnel, it'd be like people like just playing different instruments, like
Yo.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
He's I think he's registered with BMI.
Yeah.
If you're if you know like what
Yeah,
PR
yeah.
is and stuff, but. I was watching a video on a chick who used to work for BMI, and she was like, Kanye West is probably the best person to credit people in music
'cause he not
and
gonna
give
forget,
credit
yeah,
where
yeah.
it's due out of anything. Like if you touched a track, even for 1 second, he credits you and
Bro,
makes
if
sure you
you
gets
in the
paid for
room,
that. And
yeah.
so that's hats off to Kanye.
And
Yeah,
how dope
yeah.
is that though?
Yeah.
For an artist that had built his platform, you know, as like a true mainstream artist, as like one of the most like braggadocious, like arrogant dudes. That's the way he may come off in his music, especially.
Yeah.
But then like deep down, he's like, all right, I'm giving everybody credit. Like I'm
Exactly.
not shooting
Yeah.
anybody or stabbing anybody in the back.
Yeah.
Everybody that touched this is getting credit. So that's dope. I did not know
Dude,
that.
he realizes like, or he recognizes like energy and what people put in and stuff, and just being there. Like, I'm sure, he
kinda
takes
like
that
the-
into accountability, like who's
Yeah.
in the room
Yeah.
when something is being made.
You know where y'all would have thrived? When that man had that Ed and Max, you would have thrived in that little session that he kept having in the Wyoming ranch.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Y'all would have thrived
shit
out
crazy.
there.
Yeah.
Y'all would have went crazy.
Hell yeah.
I guess that was during Donda. I don't know which album that was,
You know
but
what album was that?
I feel like it was Donda. I could be wrong.
It might have been.
Wyoming
What was
era?
that?
That's
Was
Yay.
The Yay.
Or was it
That's
Yay?
Yay, yeah.
I was
Okay.
about to say that had to be the
That's
Yay
the Yay
because that's
lead
what
up.
the
Was it Yay?
cover is.
Yeah,
Is a
yeah,
picture
yeah.
of the
you're right.
Wyoming
You're
background.
right. But yeah, bro,
he's going through his
that
divorce
is some
and
shit.
shit.
I feel like
Yeah.
y'all would have went crazy in.
Hell yeah.
I feel like that's y'all's element.
We need something like that. Just
I was
like
about to say,
go out
yeah.
somewhere.
Polk Street.
Yeah,
We
we
need a
got
cabin or
yeah.
something.
That's I was literally gonna go there. Is back to the Polk Street tape. I mean,
Oh,
I
facts.
was not really in the scene or was not around for
I
that.
wasn't
But
present.
there has been talk because ZPO and Tie-Dye talking about that and
Yeah.
shit. So it'd be sick
It's
to
in the
get
works, I
an
think.
Airbnb
I'm so
and go
mad.
document the whole week
Yeah.
or whole
Ed
weekend.
gonna pull up with 25 beats.
Bro,
Dude,
I'm so
dead
mad.
ass.
I didn't get to make it to Polk Street. I was supposed to be there. I have a beat on there, but I was supposed to be there.
Which beat was yours? I
Repeat.
forgot.
I did
Oh, the
repeat.
ZPO joint.
Yeah.
Who else was on it?
Eugene.
Eugene, yeah.
And,
Is that the one where we went over there together?
Yeah, in Radford.
And Jay Rose. he
Bro.
was on
that was
too.
Polk Street, yeah.
That is a memory that I had totally forgotten about.
Yeah, I was supposed to be
Ah,
there.
Memory unlocked.
I got lit.
No way. No, we were over there.
I got lit.
I mean we were fucked up. Yeah, that was.
It was a long night.
I was about to say, I
can't-
heard they was blowing
oh
the
my
house
God.
down
I mean,
with
it
the
was,
smoke.
Yeah, I heard that shit was crazy.
Yeah, no, I literally.
I was drinking,
That's
but
why
yeah, they
you
were.
remember it. No, now I get it. No, I'm vividly remembering snacking my ass off in there. I think
Those
I
fucking
literally
munchies.
went crazy on a bag of Cheetos.
Dudes were locked in. I swear, I'll have to ask Ty, but I swear them dudes was working from sun up to sundown.
Yeah, I
No
heard that shit was
sleep. They was going
crazy.
in all weekend. I was like, this is like a different level.
Yeah, I wish I could have made that.
We
man.
need that. We need to
We
run
need that.
back.
We need it. We
Yeah.
need that.
Yeah,
used to
for
run
sure.
that.
They're talking about getting an Airbnb somewhere, like in
Yeah.
Charlottesville or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be
We should
cool.
do that.
And
That'd be really
just
cool.
I'd
everyone
be
lock
down.
in for a week,
I'd be so down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd definitely be there.
100%.
That'd be
be
crazy.
sick. That'd be a
Hell
big
yeah.
thing for all the artists in Roanoke too.
Yeah,
And shout out those dudes as well, Tada and ZPO.
shout them both out.
For
Both have been
sure.
on the
Real
podcast.
Both have
Roanoke
been on the
staples.
podcast.
Yeah.
Facts,
Yeah.
yeah. My
Both-
two
both
brothers
are-
for sure.
Yeah.
They're on the
Absolutely.
Mount Rushmore like sort of
sure.
thing for Roanoke rap and stuff
So
like
this
that.
son of a
Yeah,
bitch up
paved
there
the
too.
way
I
for
mean,
real.
You're talking about three of the heads on that Mount
So I
Rushmore.
put that
I'm
boy
putting Ed right up there. That's what I'm saying.
Like
Hey,
me, you, and
that's
them
that's our
two.
Teddy Roosevelt right there.
Out of pure ignorance, how many heads on Rushmore?
There's 4,
There's 4.
but in
Damn,
Roanoke, I'm
y'all
sure
y'all
there's
making
a
a
couple.
good case for the 2. If we're saying
That's
those
what I'm
other 2
saying.
first,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
y'all are making a great case.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, and then, you know, shout out all the ones that have come before us too, though.
Yeah.
Obviously, I shouted out 808 Ray. He's definitely
Yeah, for sure.
He,
Yeah,
he is the pinnacle
For sure.
for sure, for like mainstream success. He is definitely and underground shit. He's done the currency
Hell
mixtapes
yeah.
and stuff.
His
He is,
sampling is crazy.
he is phenomenal. So yeah, no diss to anybody else in Roanoke, but yeah, right now these guys are
Yeah.
popping right here. So we gotta give them their credit when credit is due. So
This
absolutely.
is a random thought, but I just remember one of the songs I really enjoyed off of Volume 1, Syracuse Ave, is the Freebase Reese song.
Oh yeah,
That song is so
Yo, that
fucking
guy's
cool,
dope.
dude.
Yeah, we got a lot of.
He has a
shit.
really
Yeah, we got a lot.
He has
of
a really
shit.
sick flow on that. And
Is-
like it's got I
go
loved it, dude.
That's crazy. Is he local? Are all these guys local?
So Freebase Reese.
I just don't know it.
So
I'm not plugged
he's
in with
from
everybody.
here. Like
Okay.
he grew up here and shit like that. But he lives in Charlotte right now.
Gotcha.
Okay.
But we still be tapped in through Odie Omar, if y'all know.
Yeah,
who that
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Yup.
So yeah.
So did y'all come up to like you grew up with them or you just met him through
So they're a
music?
little bit older. They're a little bit older than me,
Mm.
but as I progressed and shit like that, then I
Yeah.
started meeting them.
Yeah.
So,
That's what's
yeah.
up.
But I
That's
always
what's
knew of them though.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess to this point, it's been mostly artists like in your immediate area that you've kind of collabed with. Nobody like super far away that you're just like, damn, that was random, but that was dope.
The only person I would say that is like far away, well, not really far away, 3 hours, is somebody I got on the second project called his name is Big Spazzo RGE, and he's from North Carolina. He didn't grow up here or anything.
That's cool though.
But I just still had to have him on the project.
Oh yeah, You're expanding your network, man.
Yeah,
of course.
for sure. Yeah,
that's very cool.
But I tried to make it local for the most part, though.
Yeah, and
North
and that's always
Carolina's
dope.
not too far though, too. So
No,
like
not
that's
far.
still
No.
like a
It's
like a
still, like,
mid
not far
East
at all.
Coast sort of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually surprising that you don't hear more collabs between Virginia artists and North Carolina or like
Yeah.
Pennsylvania artists. Like you would think we'd all kind of be tapped in on the coast a bit more, which maybe there is. And we
think,
just
I've
we
been
just
trying
haven't
to-
gotten the exposure to it. But that would be a good move to go north and south a little bit.
Yeah, I got
to get the
I got
exposure.
a lot of collabs with people in like New York and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've been trying to like get like tapped in with different places.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely. No, it
Yeah.
kind of spread the, the more markets you put yourself in, the
Hell
better
yeah.
chance you got of getting your name out there.
Hey, yeah,
Getting
exposure
somebody
is
huge
great,
on a
yeah.
DatBoyEd
Sure, for
beat.
sure. It'd be
I
nice.
won't
to
be.
see
It
you.
will not be long until we see a big name on a DatBoyEd beat.
Hey, we ready for
I
it.
fucking
Hey, we're so
yeah.
ready for it. I could see a DMV artist picking that shit
Oh
up
yeah,
next week.
absolutely.
I had got like a placement, but it was like off a feature
Mhm.
with a DMV artist, man.
Really?
Yeah, but it was on my boy's little single. It's called his name is GMD 93.
Yeah. He's got
Yeah.
he's got a joint with I believe ZPO.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I
I've
did
heard of
that.
stuff. That was you too.
Yeah.
Everything's you. I don't even know why I
Yeah.
asked. I don't even know why I asked.
Yeah, I did that too.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. You really have worked with everybody. It's killing me.
Yeah.
Dudes you don't know. It's like I know everybody. Y'all
That's
think
what-
y'all
hey.
know people. I know people.
What did we say on the live stream? That boy busy. That
Hey.
boy
That boy
busy.
That boy busy.
That boy
boy
busy
booked.
indeed. That boy booked.
It is booked. Yes, facts.
Book but still free. It's crazy though.
That's it.
He is. He be
That's
sen-
it.
yeah. He'll send you them random beats at any point in time.
Yeah, I'm a flood you. So if
Yeah.
you ask for like a beat,
You're gonna get a couple.
You're gonna
You're
get
a
it.
couple. You're gonna get the book.
He tries to find your sound too. He caters to the sound.
that.
That's for sure.
yeah.
I love that, dude. I love that.
We talked about Biggie a little bit. Are you for 90s rap and stuff, you like East Coast or West Coast?
For real, for me,
Ooh.
I would say a little bit of both, but honestly, I go East Coast more.
Okay,
honestly.
yeah.
Like I'm
Wow.
more of a tune back person
too,
and
bro.
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
But of course, I love like Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre,
Of course.
shit like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
You can appreciate
Of course.
both.
Yeah.
But if you had to pick, that's you lean more.
Yeah, East
East Coast
Coast, yeah,
side.
because I love that grimy
Yeah.
90s. That's why I love Griselda
Exactly.
so much.
That's why I
Yes,
love
exactly.
Griselda, dude.
You want somebody to
Exactly.
spit.
Yeah.
Griselda's so fucking because I loved Nas. I was a big Nas like Empire State of
Yeah.
Mind. Like that
Yes.
shit, like I
Yes.
love that when I first found that. And dude, the Griselda stuff is great because I feel like it's just like the first stuff that's come out. Maybe not in a while, but like the first stuff that's been like so New York. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I think like Joey came out and he did stuff that
Yeah,
was
Joey
like
is great.
Yo,
Joey's
That
really
1999
the New
is
York
crazy.
sound
really
for
New
me.
York sound. And then like for a little while there, like the only stuff you were getting out of New York was like your Pop Smoke, like drill stuff. Like it
Yeah.
kind of got really, back in like a 50 Cent direction, which was cool, which was great,
Yeah.
good music.
That was dope.
But then
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Griselda,
Facts.
which Griselda starts to hit the scene big time.
Griselda,
and
yes.
it's
Absolutely.
so
they're tough.
and they're not even like New York. They're Buffalo.
They are
Yeah,
just
Buffalo,
like they are
yeah.
the
Different
farthest
sound.
away you can
Yeah,
be in
facts.
the state of New York from the city.
Yeah, they're basically Canada
And
up
still
there.
in New York.
Yeah,
Them dudes
like that's
are
a different
crazy good.
area.
Bruh, I had a chance. Bruh, I did not take it, bruh. So when I went to Charlotte for my birthday, I had went to like this little day party. It was on
Yeah.
the rooftop.
Oh, nice.
I turn around, Benny the Butcher is right there. He only stayed for 2 minutes. So when I fucking got the courage to,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna go over there. He left.
I know.
No.
So was he making like an appearance or something like that real quick or something?
I guess so. He came in. He was
was-
chilling in a
yeah.
bar and shit
Chilling
like
and
that.
then gone.
Yeah, gone.
On to the
Gone.
next.
I'm like,
That's
He might have been
fast
chasing a- he might have been
No
chasing a
bitches
bag.
here, I'm
That's a
leaving.
fast
yeah,
lifestyle.
straight left. Bro. I
He,
said,
Dude.
he might have got the bag and left. He's like, all right, I showed up. Here's the money. I'm going on to the next spot.
Damn,
Benny
bruh.
is so tough, dude. Benny is so tough. All those guys, man. Like
That's how I
I
got
love
into it.
everything they're doing, and the beat selection too. Like
Bro.
the people that are working with them, and the
Bags.
just the sample
Talked
selection.
about Hit Boy. He linked up
Yeah.
with Hit Boy.
Yeah, they made
Dude,
a
that
whole
album was
album.
ridiculous.
Was
That's
that Burden of Proof? Is that
Burden of Proof. That is
Yeah.
what got me into the whole Griselda scene.
That
I was
shit
not
is so
there.
good.
I was not there. I am not gonna act like I was there ground level for
No,
any of them dudes. Not
gotta
not
go
West
back
Side,
to
not
the old
Conway.
shit, too.
And I've started to,
Yeah.
but that's what introduced me. And I'm like, yo, I'm like this.
97 Hove.
I'm like, these guys are different.
Yeah, I've been
And so then
listening.
I've jumped into all of them, and they're all so talented in their own right. That West Side album that just came out was phenomenal.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
West
I've been
Side
listening to
was
West Side
insane.
since Fly Guide. That was
Yeah.
My God.
was that his
Best
first
ad
one?
libs in the game.
The one with the red cover?
I don't know his discography like that. I like West Side a lot though.
Yeah.
I
And
know
then he
the
started
one where
doing,
he's
like,
holding the dude's holding the head or whatever.
Oh, that's Pray for Paris.
Pray for Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
and
that
then
album.
You Pray for Me.
That's the one that I know
Is the
about.
follow up, which I love because I love the taking like the Renaissance picture type thing
Yeah.
and then putting like the
Yeah.
chains on it.
Yeah.
It's such a good
dope.
album concept.
Shout out Virgil.
Yeah.
Shout out Virgil.
Shout
for
out
that.
Oh, is that
Facts.
who did those?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Rest in peace
Yeah,
to
R.I.P.
a great
Virgil.
creator.
Mm-hmm.
Another person who was all about like people doing it themselves.
Hell yeah.
Which is what I love about finding out about Virgil was that he, like towards the end, he was all like, this is replicatable. Like, do this yourself.
Yeah.
Like it's, just go out there and do something. Like,
Yeah,
make
it's
something.
you make an observation and then it gets analytical. You break it down. How did it happen?
Yeah.
What's the process? And then you get your product.
That's his
Yeah.
like
But it's still gonna be different. That's what's cool about like in comparison to AI. Like if you took a bunch of different AIs and ran it through their software, you'd get a really similar product. But if you
Yeah.
tell humans to make an R&B beat, you are going to get the widest
Yeah.
like range
gonna be
of
different, yeah.
stuff. Everyone has their own like input. It's very different
Hell yeah.
for us. Yeah, that's a good point that you make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm Brighton Dalglish, and welcome to the Biscuits and Gravy podcast. Something I wanted to talk about before tonight's episode. I don't like people that come up to you, and when you ask them how they're doing, they say, I'm well. No, it's I'm good, you're not the Queen of England, can't stand it, don't ever do that. Also, people who don't order the correct menu item, they have to make all these changes, take the croutons off the salad, take the boiled egg off the salad, eat the salad. They made it that way for a reason. Fuck you, America.
You know what I fucking hate? I hate a motherfucker that thinks they're too good to eat fast food or gas station food. I'm not above eating anything. You know what? And not even when I'm drunk. I'm talking stone fucking cold sober. I hate a motherfucker that walks into Subway and gets a sandwich and then has the gall to tell me, you know what? I didn't really like the sandwich from Subway. And the issue's not the fucking ingredients. Motherfucker, you made the sandwich. All right? Just because you ordered something fucking stupid doesn't mean you have the right to shit on somebody that's making $12 an hour. And let's be honest, if you can't eat fast food, then how the fuck are you supposed to survive in the apocalypse? I mean, I'm gonna be out here eating Spam and beans, and you're gonna be fucking dead.
Yeah, I'm a huge
It's like,
music fanatic.
yeah, us too. I mean, you can't. I mean, yeah, if you can tell, we sit here and we
Redemption, that's what it's called.
all just ripped off music.
Oh yeah,
Redemption.
Whole
I love
time.
that
We
whole
just
album
straight-
too.
Everything we could think of, we probably been through.
Facts.
This is the most music
Oriented.
oriented
thing we've
podcast.
ever
I had a
one
feeling-
show that
I knew it
we've
would be.
done.
I knew it would
With
be.
Ed, I had a feeling, so
knew
I
it
like
would be.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just a hip hop fucking fanatic, just a music fanatic
Yeah.
in general. But
That's
yeah,
it's everybody listens to music. You're always listening to music. I think it's now that it's not like you have to buy everything and you have like
Yeah.
iTunes store and stuff like that.
yeah,
like
so much available.
now you're able to kind of do the soundtrack to your life. you
Yeah.
know? Like if you've always got headphones in for every situation and you're the one picking the music,
yeah,
like you have a chance to like set the tone for yourself.
for sure. Yeah.
So it's like the awesome part to me is like cultivating playlists and going out and finding stuff, that I like and even revisiting old things and just being able to like throw my headphones in and like set the movie score for my life.
Yeah.
Like it just, which is cool, I think, like, cause it used to be you had to go find a fucking tape player or a vinyl record player, to go listen to your music.
yeah,
Now it's like I can listen to any song in history at any time
Hell
and
yeah.
set
Set your
that vibe
fingertips,
for
yep.
myself. Yeah.
I might bring the Walkman back and just
Dude,
start
Walkmans
walking
are
around
fucking
with
cool,
one.
dude. Walkmans are fucking cool.
Hell yeah, because
That's
they got
awesome.
the digital ones now.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's cool.
Hell yeah, I've been looking into like a
Yeah.
lot of that shit because I love electronics. Too,
Yes,
so
yeah.
like,
I love like vintage electronic stuff like that, like
Yeah.
old Game Boys and
Give
stuff
me a
like that.
Walkman.
Walkmans are cool. I had one when my when I first found out about them. I think I was like 12 or 13 or something like that.
Yeah.
And my dad's one of those people that's like, oh, I got one of those.
He's like, he got
My
it on
dad's
deck,
a collector.
ready to go.
Dude. He's
For real,
got
he still got
everything.
everything.
He's got everything, dude. So I was like, usually I'm like, yeah, okay, fucking sure.
Yeah.
Where, right?
Yeah.
This no joke. This guy shows up a day or so later with a honest to God Sony Walkman with the headphones and everything.
That's dope.
And he's like, well, you got plenty of tapes to choose from downstairs, man.
Hey,
Start
yeah.
listening. I was like, fuck, man.
that goes right with the fit.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
facts.
That's
That shit's perfect.
All my
You
got
clothes
that
came
retro
from
jacket.
Walkman.
on
Straight
right now.
vintage.
I need that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Building an aesthetic.
Yeah.
There's
I like
nothing
how the
aesthetic
vintage
about yeah.
shit is coming back now.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
the gear and shit
Yeah.
like that.
I think it's like to a certain extent there are like classics that'll always be cool.
Yeah.
But now like even like the vintage sensibility is like the vintage classics are coming back a little bit.
Yeah,
like
sure.
I think I just love old clothes, man. I love something that's got like a story to it and a little bit of wear to
Yeah,
it.
me too. I've been getting into like these racing jackets. And
Yeah.
shit.
Those
And I
are
think that's
tough,
gonna be
yeah.
my thing for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the racing stuff is so awesome. Like just that whole era of like 80s, 90s, and like 2000s racing merchandise
Yeah. it's
is
just
incredible. Like the
crazy,
big
yeah.
graphics and the big sponsors and like the color blocking. Like just with your jockey, like the color blocking is so sick. The sponsorship patches,
Yeah.
like that shit is so cool. I was at Martinsville on Sunday, dude.
For
Racing's
real.
fucking baller. Dude.
Hell
I thought you
yeah,
would give me a
bro.
fist bump. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
that stuff's cool as shit.
And that's crazy. I don't even watch racing. I just love
Yeah.
the gear.
Dude, the
Like,
gear's so
seriously,
sick,
like-
man.
Yeah.
You don't even have to love it. Yeah, the gear is
No,
fire,
yeah,
bro.
the
They
gear's
got the
fucking
because
tough,
they got
dude.
the best like it's like the branding and the sponsorships. It's like they just allow it to be so
Yeah.
like he was saying patched up and stuff.
Yeah, like,
just
like you
it
can be
looks
you
so
when
cool.
you wear this shit. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that could be your like whole style, and they're like, man, I've never watched that shit before in my
Yeah.
life.
Either you gonna catch me in one of these, or you gonna catch me in a
it.
peacoat.
That's it. Ooh,
Nice.
Peacoat too.
Yeah, I have a long ass overcoat on.
I've seen you.
Nice.
I've seen you in the peacoat.
Yeah, you
dude.
see me in a trench coat at
exactly.
the yeah.
Exactly. He's either coming classic.
That boy had with the trench coat.
With the trench
I'm
coat.
telling you,
Dude, I've
he
got
pulled
this.
up looking sharp.
I got this vintage racing piece on ice that I'm gonna bring out this winter. I think.
Yeah, you
that is
gotta
an
do it.
absolute showstopper.
You gotta do
He's
it.
ready.
Showstopper. Have I told you about this one?
That motherfucker go walk into the hangout with his head held high.
No. Every time I wear racing stuff to the hangout, I always get compliments from men.
Because those dudes
Which
actually
is not
watch the
what
shit.
which is not what I dress for. But
The male gaze.
That is exactly
almost
what you dress
always
for.
get compliments from men.
What's the
dress for
piece
that
though? What's the
But the
piece?
piece is, I have this it's a black leather jacket, but it's a
Yeah.
Jeff Gordon World Championship jacket.
That shit's probably
with like
tough.
a big like full print of him on the back
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
have
like
to see that.
like
That's
the
gonna be
rainbow
crazy.
DuPont like styling on it too, dude. It's a
That probably
fucking
goes crazy.
silly
definitely have to
piece,
see that.
and I need to bring it out. But it's one of those ones that's like so over the top. I'm like, it's like
It's a very every
yeah.
once in a while type
Right,
piece.
right. For me,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, I don't know. It's got to be like when a girl puts on something really slutty, and you just know everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, I really like your top." Like, I'm like, I know everybody's gonna be like, "Dude, that jacket's fucking sick." sometimes I just want to be covert. You know what I mean?
That's his slut outfit, bro. He's about to step.
Be the man of the hour.
You throw it on, and you walk in, and people are like, "Damn, bro, that's a sick jacket."
He said, "I am singing karaoke
I'm here
tonight."
to get a beer, damn it! I'm here to get a beer. I'm trying to stay low key.
Yeah, get on the stage
I
later.
don't want
Look at my fucking
men
jacket.
to approach
Yeah.
me and tell me my outfit is dope.
I am Jeff Gordon.
It's not what I came here for, okay? I came here to be hit on by MILFs. I didn't come here, for 50-year-old men to tell me my hat's sick.
That's a dilf.
I do.
That's not what we want. That's not
Yeah,
what we
you
want.
definitely don't want
We
that.
don't want that. We're
And
not-
maybe-
That's what they call them. That's what the term is.
Maybe Eric is the dilf.
yeah. I bring a
it's hard to
certain.
be a dilf when you don't have a kid and you're 24.
I'm like yeah.
We're
I'm
not
the
gonna- we're
dad
not
you
gonna
don't
br-
want to fuck.
We're not going to bring up his personal life. There could be out there.
I'm the dad you don't want to fuck. Dad, I don't want to fuck. The diddif.
The example of what not to do. Huh?
Know what not to do. Yeah, this is what happens when you. This is what happens when you let yourself go.
That could be a good pickup line for you. You're just like, hey, you want to know the man you shouldn't be with? You should test it with me. So then you have an example. You know?
Test the water.
Now you know.
Hey, baby, you know the
Yeah.
crazy thing about being on rock bottom? It's real hard. Boom, drink in the face. Actually, now it's like, boom, she's putting 6 rounds in you. Girls now got self-defense, you know.
Might get pepper sprayed.
Facts,
I
get
probably need to get maced one time just to know what it feels like.
I mean, I think, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, maybe. Max didn't know what to say.
I'll be down. You want to get pepper sprayed?
Let's do it. Fuck it.
Just for the
Do it
one time.
pod.
You're not going to die. You're just, it's going to suck for a little bit.
We've got some leftover bear spray from Montana. You want some?
Some bears.
so-
No, we do not,
gosh.
because you couldn't bring that
Yeah,
shit
you can't
on the
bring that shit on an
plane.
airplane.
Can you
Oh,
imagine?
really?
Hell
One of those
no.
ruptures on a plane, dude.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
You want to talk about some high-powered shit? That shit probably shoots. How far did this shit go?
It shot like 50 or 60 feet.
I mean, like that shit moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's for a bear.
Yeah, I mean, you want to hit that thing
It'll
not
fucking go,
5 feet
man.
away, but
Facts.
yeah.
This
a
ain't for
distance away.
no Eric. This is for a grizzly bear.
That is a bear.
Fuck you. I'm an intimidating grizzly bear.
Understood.
I'm an intimidating grizzly bear. The winter's coming up. It's time for me to hibernate.
That's facts.
You know, I need some good shows to watch.
Facts. Have you watched Dexter?
I have not actually watched Dexter.
Y'all watch Dexter?
I
I
have
don't
not.
think I have.
Ah.
I heard of it though, but I haven't.
Yeah, I was about to
watched
say, you guys know what it's about? Or-
Yeah. It's the guy that he's like a forensics guy, and he's the one doing the fucking killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, when he goes on a scene, he's a blood splatter
Yeah.
specialist. And
Yeah.
so he knows like what happens at a crime scene. And but he's like a good guy. He's it's called a vigilante when you're like a hero
Yeah,
that's a villain
vigilante,
to
right.
the or to the law. Yeah, that's pretty much what he is. And so he has access to all these files on people that are really bad, and he goes and he
take
likes
care
to
of 'em.
kill. Like he
Damn.
likes to be a murderer, but he has generated it to where he only kills people who are really bad
So,
people.
He's
So
a murderer with standards, basically.
yeah, really, that's what he is. Yeah.
Damn.
But it's kind of
Shit.
sick. It's like, I don't know, maybe we need one of those.
Yeah, we do.
man.
Yeah.
Going after people who be
Yeah.
abusing people and
I don't know. Whoever got
shit.
Jeff Epp in the cell, that was that's probably Dexter, bro.
Yeah, it
That
probably was.
Dexter.
Nah, it's a really good show though. They got 9 seasons. They show titties sometimes. It's
I
awesome.
love an occasional titty, dude.
There's the cell right there. He's like,
That's what-
yeah,
that's
show
what-
titties
titties.
every
reeled you in.
season.
Because that's a Showtime. That's a Showtime original.
Maybe
And that's what I love about those, like the Showtime HBO shows, like
it's titties.
an occasional tit, man. Like I can get a good comedy show or
That's
a
why he
great
watches.
drama,
Yeah.
and I can get an occasional titty in there too.
You know what? Here's what's actually kind of crazy about like nudity on cam and stuff is like,
Yeah.
you ever seen Save It Private Ryan or anything like some super gory army movie that is just streamed on television?
Right.
And it's like, we just watch people get their heads blown off and stuff, but God forbid a set of boobs
Right.
comes up on the
Right.
screen and everyone's
Then
like,
it's
titties,
bad.
sex,
Yeah.
love, compassion, intimacy. It's like, let me see someone get blown in half.
Yeah, well, that all
And so
falls
it's
under
like-
like
That's a
the
fair point. I
pornography.
didn't think about
it's
it
like,
like
what the
that.
fuck? Why are we freaking
Like,
out? It's a pair of
it's just
tits.
crazy.
Like, come
Intense
on. It's
gore,
natural as
you
hell.
know.
I don't know. You seemed pretty psyched about
Intense
it.
violence is pornographic.
That was my selling
too.
point for the Dexter thing. You see multiple pairs of
There's a
titties,
titty,
guys.
dude. I
Tap
see a
in
couple titties.
right now.
A couple titties.
Nah, it's well written, and yeah, I really like the show Dexter for real.
Max
Even
is,
if they did show titties.
Max is like, look, I
Jesus.
watch Euphoria for the same reason. The writing is impeccable.
Writing's
No, I
great.
don't watch
Yeah, I
that
watch
dumbass
Euphoria.
show.
I watch Euphoria for the
Well,
same
let me tell
reason
you
everyone
something.
else
What they've
does.
got, Max, that you might be interested in.
They've got Sydney Sweeney's breasts.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister's into that show. I think I watched like an episode or two.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, I ain't got into it though.
It's like fucking, fucked up teenagers getting high as shit and having sex. It's just like, I guess people
some
find it
typical
very
shit.
exciting. I mostly watched it for the breasts. They're not teenage. The real actresses aren't teenagers, so it's okay to like their breasts.
Hey, yo.
Sydney Sweeney's like 21
That
when
is
they
a
filmed
great
that.
point,
That
Eric.
one chick is 30.
Thank you for clarifying.
Okay,
to
fuck.
point that
Okay,
out.
first of all, fuck y'all. Fuck
I'd have had the
y'all.
hella clearance to get someone younger than 18.
Yeah.
Well, no, obviously they were. Shut up. I'm just covering all the bases
There
here.
are young women. We got their IDs first.
But that one chick was 30. That Alexa Demie chick.
Eric said, fuck.
Was she playing a teenager?
She's playing a
or-
fucking teenager.
Oh, that's
30 years
That's
old.
like Emma Stone. Emma Stone was like 30 when she shot Easy A or something.
Was she really that old? She always
I
looked
didn't
young as
know
hell.
that.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Emma
She was like
Stone's
late
on the-
20s.
I mean,
Like
still
28,
late
29.
20s. If you
Yeah,
got a
like, yeah.
decade on it and you
No, yeah.
play in a high school, that's still crazy.
It's like all those High School Musical fuckers. They were all like mid to late 20s.
Well, you know what? The Amazing Spider-Man was even after that, and she was Gwen.
Yeah, aren't
and
they
that
supposed
was
Oh, she does
that
play
was
a high
high
schooler in
school.
that,
So
yeah.
she was definitely
Yeah,
above
that's why
30 in
it's
high
like
school.
18,
schools.
17.
Yeah, the
That's
high
wild.
schoolers are always like upper 20s, low
Yeah.
30s. Like I watched Riverdale for a little while. Same
Oh, yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
They were like all like the dudes were all like jacked and like
they like
Yeah.
26
Looks
and
like,
real.
Bro, Veronica off that show?
grown men.
See, that plays with
Veronica?
society's mind and shit like
For
that.
sure. Yeah,
does.
you're like 17.
'Cause
I'm
you
like, damn,
think
I don't
an
look like those dudes.
18-year-old guy is supposed to look like some 27-year-old ripped dude
Right.
on a
A
keto diet or
grown-ass
something
man.
like
That's
that.
why all the kids look old as fuck now.
Yeah, right.
Or no, I think it's switched.
They
you know,
do.
back in the day, it was like dudes looked old as fuck, and like the chicks looked young, like the age they're supposed to.
Yeah.
And now I think it's swapped. I think dudes look young as fuck, generally, and then like the chicks all look much older than they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to like emulate what they see on like social media and stuff.
Yeah.
And the dudes that aren't like taking Trembolone or like
I mean, yeah, guys don't have much of a
It's-
choice.
yeah,
we
it's
don't have
hard.
fucking makakeup, bro.
Right.
Like,
right.
We don't have a cute outfit to put on,
Get
bro.
shit jacked. Or just lean into the whole gaming thing and just kind of not really fuck with women.
Hey, that's not fair, Max. You got plenty of cute outfits you can throw on.
Wait till I pull out the mini skirt.
Yeah.
Damn, I mean, if that's your
I'm gonna be
jam.
like like Eric, have all the dilf stabbing me up when I walk in the hangout.
Jeez. Yeah. If that's your jam, I was thinking maybe more along the lines of like a Jeff Gordon type jacket. Maybe not skip into that,
okay.
but all right. If that's you, that's you.
Hey,
If that's you.
Hey, pull your G-string up over the back of your jeans and walk around in the hangout, dude. Actually, I saw a fucking hilarious Halloween costume, and it was a dude that on the front it was like, it had like gay sun on the front, and on the back he had like a G-string pulled up over his pants and it said "thought daughter."
Oh, shit.
It was so fucking funny. I was like, bro, that's actually creative as fuck.
Yeah, a lot of these Halloween costumes, they were good, but then
Yeah.
I seen people who were looking like some damn fools.
Yeah, there are plenty of
Yeah.
damn
What's,
fools
what's the
walking
worst
around.
costume you saw this Halloween? Did you see one that just really stuck out? Like you're like, man, why
I
are y'all
seen
wearing
like
that?
some people who didn't even try. Like
Yeah.
there was like some people who had like some basic like Party City shit. Like
Yeah.
you could tell it was Party City. It wasn't. It
I've
wasn't
done that
clever.
before. I've
My
been
boy
there.
E Will went crazy with the.
He's
with
Frozone.
The Frozone.
Where's
shit
my
was
super
dope.
Yeah,
suit?
E Will
he
did
was
go
going
crazy.
with that.
Frozone was such a dope one to be.
Yeah.
He was probably the only one that did
I
that
ain't
in the
dressed up.
area.
Last year I did, but
What'd you dress up as last year?
I was a pirate last year.
Hell yeah.
And I seen Tada downtown. I think he was like a priest or something.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah!
But yeah, I was a pirate. My girl was a fairy.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I did a quick Forrest Gump costume this year because people say I look like him when he's running across the country.
Yeah.
He had the long hair and the
Yeah,
beard.
yeah.
Like a fat Forrest Gump, but
So what was that costume?
not
What was the
running across the
costume on the show? What was
oh,
that?
I had a
dude?
night costume on. That was my
Okay,
costume
okay.
from last year.
Okay.
Yeah,
That
I
made it
was
look
really squeezing into that fucking night costume. I looked like fucking Sir Dunks a lot, dude. Fucking Sir Chunky. Oh yeah, dude.
I like the fact that we dressed up for the costumes.
I think it turned
thought
out
that was
great,
funny
dude.
as
It
hell.
turned out great.
Yeah.
Turned out great. People seem to be liking the episode. Ty
Yeah.
commented, he's like, "What the fuck does Eric
Yeah, I
have
seen
on?"
that.
Tom probably said something outrageous when he opened up that episode.
Dude, because we opened with the skit, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at the analytics, but I don't think people like the skit.
Damn. It's like clicked off in 30 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, we're losing a lot of people before the skit ends.
Damn.
I don't know why, but that makes me laugh even more.
No, for me, I think it's funny. It's funnier that people don't like it.
Eric takes his clothes off in one episode.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. The ZPO skit will do well, I think. That might do
The
numbers.
ZPO skit was good.
That might do numbers. I don't know. We'll be all right, I think. We'll be
Couple
all right.
thousand.
We'll be all right.
But now
Couple
we're-
trill, couple mil. Everybody in the Roanoke Valley will watch it twice.
So when do y'all drop these shows?
These come out on Mondays. We've been doing them about noon. We're gonna try a couple different times just to play around with it. But yeah, Mondays at noon. So this one will come out 3 Mondays from now. This will be
Yeah, we got 2 in front of you.
Okay, yeah.
This one will
that's
come
all
out on,
fine, man.
Yeah. So we shoot them ahead. So editing,
I just
they
had to
have
get
some
right.
time.
Yeah,
They have some
I
time.
still procrastinate, so
Okay,
don't worry about it.
Yeah, we've got 2 episodes and then him.
Yeah, we got a couple in the bank. We got Brandon Lithcombe will come out, which we need to call him and talk to him about on the pod and talk to him about the Rangers winning
Yep.
because that was actually crazy. You actually
Absolutely.
got to go see it
Yep.
and shit.
Yep.
We got him, we got ZPO, and then we got you, and then next week we're doing
Supposed to be Dante and Eugene.
Dante and
Oh,
Eugene next week. So
yeah.
we got a busy week next week.
Sheesh.
A lot of energy.
Oh, yeah, y'all got some people coming on here.
That's it.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to fill up our schedule. So, anybody that's listening, anybody that's on the DatBoyEd project wants to come on and talk about it, come on. Give us a message. We got some people that we're really excited to have on here.
Absolutely.
Trying to fill up our schedule for the rest of the year and then the start of next year.
Okay.
This is when we're hoping to probably start having some return guests maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to be bringing some new things in the new year. We're really excited.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some people tapped in with y'all too.
Hell yeah.
So they could
Yeah,
just come up here and chat with you guys.
absolutely.
Yeah. CP gotta get up here too.
He does.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, we do
facts.
need CP. Yep.
Yeah.
Hit him up because he was great on the live show.
Yeah. And
Yeah, he'd be
Will.
chilling. He would have a good time.
We've Ewell's on the schedule. We got Ewell coming in.
Okay.
He's the following week.
Yeah,
he's on the
Ewell's
16th.
the next
Oh,
week.
Okay,
good.
okay.
Yeah, I did.
He was
forget
here
about
today,
that.
actually.
Was he
Oh,
really?
Shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We
A little bit of work.
Shit.
Yeah, we had a little session. He's got a feature going and some other stuff.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
he'd be working on some singles.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Boys are working. Boys are doing
yeah.
good.
Always.
Boys have got
Absolutely.
motion.
Yeah.
The
That's what
boys
they
are
say.
standing on business.
10 toes, huh?
10 toes down here in Clean Studios, the epicenter of the Roanoke music world. Sitting here with a soon to be Roanoke music legend, if not already. I mean, I think very, very quickly becoming one of the most talked about artists in Roanoke.
I'm getting there pretty fast.
We're all watching and we're all, like I said, just waiting to see that first big artist jump on a DatBoyEd track, and then it'll be an explosion.
Yeah. But everybody I like work with is just like big artists to
Yes.
me. Like in
Yes.
my opinion, like
Yeah.
people I've always wanted to work with.
And that's
So,
why I
yeah.
wasn't trying to like talk down on anybody, like because I think
Yeah.
that's like you bring your best to everybody that you work with.
Yeah.
And that's
for
why
sure.
it's like not only are you bringing the best out of people, but you kind of elevate them to, like everybody in Roanoke feels bigger to have worked with DatBoyEd, to work in the Valley and make something in the Valley and not have to go out and find beats elsewhere.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool.
Hell yeah.
I think it's very
Mhm.
cool.
Absolutely.
Man.
And we appreciate you joining us down here,
No
man.
problem, man.
Thank you for making the trip
I'm
out.
glad to be here.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You want to plug? You want to plug your socials or anything?
So on Facebook it's DatBoyEd Wade, and on Instagram it's _DatBoyEd. So
Hell yeah.
just hit me up on there.
Yes. And go check everything out on Spotify, Apple Music.
Yeah, DatBoyEd on
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Music,
Yeah.
wherever. Yeah.
Yeah, wherever you listen to music. After the time this comes out, Volume 2 should be out. So go check that out.
Yeah.
But also, Volume 1 comes highly recommended. And then anything else you see that's got his name on it is, I mean, it's a mark of quality. Always
Yeah.
has been.
Thank you, man.
Dude, we really appreciate you joining us. Yeah. And as always, to our wonderful, beautiful viewers, if you stuck with us for the whole thing, interact with us, show us some love. We love to hear from everybody, even if it's a little bit of hate. I need a little bit of hate in my life. Okay? I know you haters are out there. Voice your opinions. Okay?
Be controversial.
I need some I need a little something,
We all think Sexy Red looks like a man.
Wait, what's the line you say?
3 of us.
Sarah J look like Triple H.
No, I ain't gonna lie, I geeked at that one, bro. That was crazy.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh, dude.
I did,
And
not,
we're
I
out.
did not hear that.
He said that on the live stream one day. As soon as we let him know the mics are rolling, he goes, "Oh, mics are hot." Sarah J looks like Triple H.
Catching pedigrees in both businesses is crazy.
Oh my God. Y'all seen that shit on Twitter, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I ain't never looked at that like that, but that's crazy.
That's what they said. I was like, damn. But Sexy Red, don't let him talk about you like
Don't
that.
let him talk about you
you have a friend on this pod.
Please contact our booking email and schedule a time when it's good for you to come on our podcast, virtually or otherwise. We'll fly you out, Sexy Red. We will. Seriously, it won't be first class, but we'll fly you out on American Airlines.
I will not be on that episode.
Oh shit! Okay,
Man,
damn.
we'll dive into this next week.
I'm just
Hard line.
afraid she might deck me in the face or something.
Oh,
Shit.
We need that for the ratings, bro. Sit
Oh,
there,
shit.
take it.
Never mind.
You
I
got to sit
will.
next to her.
Now that
one
you
for the
say it
team,
like
huh?
that, I will sit here.
He gets his ass whooped. Max just sitting there. He's like, "Damn it!"
No, but thanks everyone for listening. Thanks everyone for showing love. As always, tell somebody that you love them, and don't be a fucking prick. We out, motherfucker.
That's it. That's it. Good job, boys. We did good. We did good.